Hello, everyone, and welcome to Random Number Generation, the GDQ Hotfix show about randomizers, randomizer-adjacent content, and the communities behind them. I'm Sky Bills, your host, and this is episode 126. This is Elden Ring Blackout Bingo. Let's get into the Halloween spirit here with V-Sweat, Nuclear Pasta Tom, and Mitch Riz we have on comms. How are y'all doing? Such an honor to have you all here.
We're doing pretty good, Sky. We're happy to be here. Glad to be here.
Doing amazing.
Doing amazing, Tom. We're going to be showcasing you guys some Elden Ring Bingo Blackout board. So what this means is there's going to be myself, V-Swed. We're going to be handling the DLC portion of the game, of the squares that appear on the bingo board. And then Tom, Nuclear Pasta Tom, is going to be handling the base game of Elden Ring. No DLC squares. Only I can deal with DLC. Only Tom can deal with the base game. However, in this format, there are also combined squares where Tom and myself will both have to do certain objectives to combine into one square. And you guys will see more of that once we get going here. But we're super happy to have you. Thank you guys so much for showing up, coming out to hang out with us, to do some Elden Ring Bingo. I hope you guys enjoy it. We also have with us the wonderful Mitch Riz. Mitch, if you wanted to say hi to the lovely people.
Hello, I'm Mitch Riz. I also do bingo stuff sometimes, but today I'm just going to talk about it and yap all your ears off, so hooray.
Yay.
He does a really good job of that,
he
too.
He does do a really good job of that. He really, really does.
I can yap a lot.
And again, if anyone in chat, if you guys have any questions at all, I know I see right now there's a lot of knowledgeable bingo players already in the chat. So if you're sitting there, you're a little confused, you're not sure what's going on, feel absolutely free to ask questions in the chat. If I don't see them, I know someone in chat will see them, and they'll be free and more than happy to answer any questions, I'm sure. But I think more anything. I think we're ready to go here. Tom, are you ready to go? I know I am.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the first thing I just want to say is that with this, Swed said that we're doing base game and DLC. The one other thing is that our weapons and spells are randomized. So they're randomized among the weapon type. So if you normally get a katana at the place where you pick up the weapon, you'll get some other katana from that.
Yes. That's
so we use that. Yeah, we use that to our advantage sometimes, like for specific weapon checks. And then also the merchants sell just any weapon, any spell, if they sell spells. And that can be very clutch too, if we go to like the round table and go to the merchant there and get like a really good weapon from that. And it saves a lot of time for looking around and stuff.
And like Tom just mentioned, this is a randomizer. It's not fully randomized, but again, just the weapons are randomized.
Yeah, and all the bosses, all the enemies are in the exact same spot as base game. It's just what weapons and stuff we pick up.
Yeah, just the weapons are randomized. And actually, you might not think that it changes a lot. It kind of does. It makes it a lot more interesting. The randomizer aspect of bingo has been a lot of fun to deal with.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I'm ready. Have you got anything else to add? Can you think of anything, Tom or Mitch, maybe?
No, I think that about covers it. I think anything else we can cover during, for sure.
Yeah, right, I guess at the start, if you look at V-Swed's screen, he's got a class that is no armor, a club, and a staff. So that's just what he starts with. And he also has 50 vigor. So he starts with a lot of health.
Lots of health.
And that's because he's in the DLC. And if you get hit once, you don't want to just die immediately. So we have a cushion of having some health, so we don't just immediately die in the DLC. And then on my screen, I have all these different classes that are randomized that I'm going to get to go through and choose which one I want to start with based on what the board has.
Yep. A lot of, I mean, I'm sure, and again, I'm sure you guys, the more you see what we're about to do, you're going to have more questions. Just post them in the chat. If we miss them, someone in chat will answer them for sure. There's a lot of knowledgeable people I see in the chat room already with bingo stuff. So feel free to ask questions. And again, we'll cover most of all of the things we're talking about the more we do this. We just wanted to preface you guys with a little bit of insider info before we got going. I know it's a lot to a new viewer to see what we're talking about, but the more we do it, the more that you guys will see how this will play out. But I think I'm ready. I'm ready to see what this board gives us.
Ready to go?
One more thing, actually, before we start. One more thing, and it's about the board.
Wait,
you might be wondering.
More?
Yeah, one more thing is the squares. This will be a 5x5 board, and we're going to try to fill out the squares as fast as possible, working as a team. What squares pop up in the board are random, and they're pulled from a pool of how many squares, guys? Can you tell me the pool number?
It's like 100 base game, 100 DLC, and like 25 combined, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Like
that.
over 200 total squares.
200, 250 different possible squares that can pop up, and it's just going to be randomly picked. And whatever we get, we get. So that's how that works. But I think that's all I got. I think that's covering all the bases now because it is a lot to cover.
Yeah.
All right.
Then, yeah, I think we can probably get it started.
I'm going to start it up.
So
all right.
They will see the board in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here's the board. And so we can see there are 3 different colors on the board. There are DLC squares, there are base game squares, and there are combined squares, denoted by their colors, and also a D, B, or C at the end of them so that you can keep track. So they're gonna have to figure out which ones they need to do personally, and also what parts of those combined squares they each need to do. So for example, something like kill 3 demi-human bosses, it might be that one of them wants to kill 2 and the other 1, or it might be, you know, the other way around. So they're gonna have to make plans and figure out who is doing what as they get started here. And Tom is also looking at all of the base game different classes, trying to decide on the best one. Have you found one you like there, Tom? Does that one look good?
I found one with some health, and then the stats are pretty evenly distributed. It's got a great mace, but I'm probably just going to look for a different weapon.
Yeah. I mean, Great Mace isn't like terrible if you can infuse it, but in base game, that's easier said than done.
I could get like Wild Strikes and put Frost on it and make it pretty strong, but I think there might be something better. I'll look around.
Yeah, they do have 15 more seconds to prepare here at the start. Normally it would be a 3-minute at the start, but there's a little less prepping that you need to do when you're not facing against each other. You're just working together. So they've decided to go for a slightly shorter prep time here, and they'll get started right now. Here it goes.
We are off. So like with me, I think, Tom, I'm going to go. There's 3 Blessings of Marika on the board. So I feel like it's different, with a little different on DLC, because like you have to go and get map progress regardless for all of the squares. So it doesn't really make sense to fight anything.
Like you see that, like that level 10 Skidoo, like you could just go for that first.
Exactly, because there's no penalty because like regardless, I have to get that square regardless, right, chat? So like I can pretty much go around the map, get really strong, and then do the fighting squares. Where I think, Tom, I think base game works a little different. Does it?
You generally want to upgrade first in like a Blackout situation. So I want to try to find like a +9, maybe even +10 Somber, like a fully upgraded Somber weapon. Generally for like base game, you don't want to stick with the smithing weapon the whole time because it's hard to get the higher tiered upgrade materials for it. So I'm just going to look for a somber weapon and hopefully find one, maybe at round table, maybe a colossal weapon in the tunnel I'm going to go to.
Nice. So I think you guys in chat, you guys are probably want to, like, I'm just going to be torrenting around the map for a little bit, just setting up a bit. So if you guys want to see some action, you're probably going to see a little tiny bit more action on Tom's screen setting up, because again, there's a square on the board right now, guys, called Acquire level 10 Skadu Fragment, which is a lot of pickups. And again, there's no point in doing any fighting squares until I get stronger, because I have to pick those power-ups up anyway. So I might as well save the fighting until I get stronger, because then it'll be faster.
Yeah, you can also like pick up the Blessing America. You can like set up Moore's armor set. There's some things that you could do that are like acquisition collection type squares while you're also collecting Skadu for more power.
And I did. That's the first thing you might have noticed me do, Chad, is I went down to the church, got 2 Skidoo, as well as a Blessing of America in a cave. And now I'm kind of like doubling up and working on multiple squares at once so that we can do this as fast as possible. It's all about looking at the board in the first minute and a half there that we had and finding synergies so that you can complete your tasks faster.
Yeah, do you have a plan for what weapon checks you might be going for, Sweat, or are you going to check roundtable hold first and only look after?
That's a great question. I think in a Blackout board, it's worth checking Great Katana. Like at the end of the day, it's less than a minute to go check, so I think it's probably worth it. But again, like you mentioned, I could just go to roundtable straight up and check my roundtable for my weapon checks. But I think I am going to go check Katana at some point because I have the Grace and I will be going back there for there's a square called Acquire Moore's Armor Set. So I am going to be going that way to talk to Moore anyway. So then I think I'll just go check Katana at that point.
Yeah, that's not a bad plan for sure. And so Tom is actually in a very late game area here, the Halig tree, where Melania is, which you may remember as like the hardest boss in the base game. But we have a bunch of graces that are automatically unlocked for the base game. He's showing his map here, and you can just see there's a bunch that are already unlocked. So he can just go to various places to get upgrade materials and get stronger right away so that it's not, 30 minutes of like trying to set up and run around and get everywhere. He can kind of just teleport where he needs to go, start to get stronger and start to do things. So keeps the bingo with a lot better flow, having this mod where we've got some of the graces unlocked right away.
Now you might be wondering why I am scaling a mountain. This is not Skyrim, don't worry. This is Elden Ring. Don't be confused. But there are a lot of skips in the DLC that let us navigate it a little bit quicker than normal. That's one of them. That's called Tolier Skip. It's a pretty common skip in the bingo scene. But it's easier than it looks, I would say, especially once you know it, Yeah.
You also did it like a newer version. We used to do the new version. That was like
little
3-ish seconds slower.
3 seconds faster than the old version. Who found that version? That was pretty new.
It was the world record holder. For defeat consort glitchless.
Oh, that's a fun run.
I saw it, and then
cool.
Took it.
And then I took it.
And then I took it. It's mine now.
You gotta take it.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to pick up my second Blessing of Marika here.
Okay. You know what? We're going to do something a little... It's fine.
Well, I wanted to know. What are you doing?
You know what? No, we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna do something a little different. So because Fire Giant's on the board, we're gonna actually go and pick up the bell bearing for the somber 5 and 6 stones rather than going into the tunnel, because there's no point in going in the tunnel on this board.
Okay. I like it. It's the small things that make bingo.
And it gets us map progression to Fire Giant, which is on the board as one of the combined squares.
Oh, was your Fire Giant, that was a combined square with Sunflower, I'm assuming? Let me see.
It is
the Skadu Tree Avatar.
Gotcha.
The only drawback is that you have to buy the stones if you do this. But, we got time. We can get more money along the way.
Surely the
money is definitely... Surely not.
What kind of
money
armor
very important early, but less important later because the levels start to get so expensive that any extra money doesn't really do much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sky. What was that you were about to say?
I don't know what I'm looking at here, Mitch. Maybe you can help me out. What is that lack of armor here on Swed's screen? That might be the least dressed character I've ever seen in GDQ, first of all, and in a
maybe I should have grabbed
randomizer.
some armor for GDQ here. This is a little...
Yeah.
This is a little,
Little risque, man. Little risque.
Yeah, so the DLC start gives the players 50 vigor so that they have enough life that they will hopefully survive a hit, but does not give them any starting armor. If they want armor, they have to either go buy it from Roundtable Hold, which Sweat has not had a reason to go back to the shop yet, or they have to find some out in the world. In this case, there is Red Wolf Red Bear on the board, so theoretically, Swed could pick some up on the way to Red Bear, but I expect he might just buy the Knight armor. I'm not sure if he's even thinking about armor. Some players go armorless because you can do more damage with a talisman that gives you more damage based on having a lower equip weight.
I'm an armor enjoyer. I like
too.
armor, so I will be getting armor. But like Mitch said, there are a lot of people in the league that do not use armor to take advantage of a certain talisman that gives you more damage.
Not great options there. I think I'd take a random katana over any of those. Ooh, but is that a parry shield?
Was that a parry shield?
I think that's the red shield that the samurai starts with.
I think you might be right, actually. I think I saw that. That's okay.
You're not a parry enjoyer. I am a parry enjoyer on consort, which is on the board.
Yeah, yeah, it is. So maybe I will come back for that. We'll see what we get down here in our katana check. So this katana check that I'm going to right now, guys, is the bread and butter of DLC bingo checks for weapons. There's a couple other weapon checks that you can do, but I would say this is the most popular one, and it definitely has a good chance to yield a very strong weapon. There's only 2 weapons that it can be that are pretty bad. One would be the Serpent Bone Blade, and the other one would be the Star, what is it called?
Star-lined sword, I think.
So let's see what we get. Hey, that's a great weapon. One of the best in the game. So we should be fine moving forward. That's really good.
Damn.
Yeah, he can use that the whole time. That is the Dragon Hunter's Great Katana, which does extra damage to dragons, and there are some dragons that he'll need to do for this board. There's Ancient Dragon Senesax, and there is Egon's Finger, which you get from fighting the Dueling Drakes, which are a type of dragons. Mythological lore nerds will probably tell me the exact differences between them.
It's not a wyvern, it's a drake, actually. It has 2 wings and no feet.
In Elden Ring, basically, if it's in the DLC, it's called the Drake, but it functions the same as a dragon. So I don't know. In Elden Ring, they're kind of the same.
I also don't know the difference between it all, but whenever I make a mistake, chat lets me know. It's a menuing here, and again, I'm just going to continue my way up to progressing the map to get more and more Skadu levels, because at this point, why not? I have to go there anyway.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, there's a question in the chat about any particular katana V-Sweat is hoping for, and honestly, this is one of the 3. You would want Great Katana, Dragon Hunter's Great Katana, or Rakshasa's Great Katana. The 3 Great Katanas are all incredible, better than every regular katana. So I would say,
hold, Mitch. Wait, I'm gonna intervene here and talk about my favorite weapon in the katana check.
Oh no,
See, I'm a believer of the Sword of Night. Okay, I know there's a lot of backlash. It's good. It's really good. But no, Mitch is 100% right. The 3 great katanas are... The great katana is, without a doubt, the best weapon class in the game. It can do slash damage, pierce damage, immense stagger damage, as well as bleed. And that's just, you're checking all the boxes off for a good weapon. When you're able to control the move set and do so many different types of damage, it really makes a difference. But there is another katana called the Sword. Is it the Sword of Night? Is that the name of it officially?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sword of Night.
Sword of Night.
And I'm a believer of the Sword of Night. I love that weapon. But it hasn't... I don't think everyone in the bingo scene has seen its full potential yet. But I am a believer.
Yeah, the Sword of Night, the positive of it is it has an Ash of War that's very good at staggering NPCs. The negative of it is split physical and magic damage, which doesn't sound so bad, but the way that the damage calculations work in Elden Ring is at lower damage levels, if your damage is split, it basically gets reduced by the enemy's armor twice. So it can be really tough early, but honestly, late game, once you get past that and the enemy's armor doesn't matter as much, the split damage isn't so bad as long as the enemy isn't particularly strong against magic.
So now that I've progressed through the DLC Fire enough, chat. We've done something which is called breaking Miquella's rune. So basically, once you pass a certain threshold, the rune shatters and you get a message that pops up. And it doesn't really tell you too much other than that. However, it does mean a couple things. And it's going to let me progress a couple quest lines here so that I can snag a square called Acquire More's Armor Set. So I'm going to make sure we go and grab that really quick here. I just got to do a little dialoguing with these NPCs.
In this case, I'm not sure if you need to talk to Tialier since there's no the potion squares, but yeah. Always a good idea, generally, just in case.
That's a good point. I was going into concoction mode. You're right.
Yeah. The concoction is common that's the reason that you'll be talking to
by
Moore.
What you were saying. I was like, what do you mean I don't need to talk to him? And then I was like, this is Moore's set, not that square.
This is Moore's armor set. All you need to do is tell Moore to be
There's
sad.
our first mistake of the game chat.
I mean, not a costly one. Yeah,
not a big one, but a little, 5-10 seconds there wasted. Mitch is 100% right. Did not need to talk to that NPC. Just need to talk to this one.
And then we just tell him to be sad, and then he will be sad forever. And we will just pick up his armor set, and that's it. That's all that happens.
Sad forever and ever. Goodbye. And that's sad boy Moore. Now, there is I don't need to do anything, so I can grab 2 more skidoo in this church. Oh, Mitch, you know, like this cheeky little
synergy there. Oh, the where you activate Queeline, you pull up the quit out menu, you exit the church, and then you quit out. Yeah.
A little cheeky quit out, save some time.
Little cheeky, yeah. Good synergy here with the 10 skidoo and the more armor set, because his armor set is right next to that 2 skidoo pickup, so you don't really lose much time heading over here, whereas normally it's kind of out of the way.
I actually don't know if there's a way I can enter from over there. I'm going to do the slower version just so I don't mess this up, because I actually don't know if I can do it from that one.
I'm not really doing much on my side other than like just getting map progression towards where I need to go. And I'm trying to find...
Doing the Celia skip, though.
Yeah, my finger slipped.
Yeah, it is an interesting little skip. Nice. Got the first part. Got the second part. Okay, got all the hard parts. Nice job on the skip. There is one last, little bit here of climbing, but this one's pretty easy, pretty free. Nice.
Yeah, so I'm going up here because there's the Putrid Crystallian Trio, and I'm also getting a Sacred Tear. I'm going to have to fight Moog eventually. So getting this Sacred Tears will be nice for later, and then we can also progress our way to over to Radon, and there's a Somber 5 in the festival area that you can pick up, so you don't have to buy it.
Yeah, a lot of synergy here with the setting up that basically both of them are doing. And cool to see that we've got our first square on the board. The Moore's armor set has been acquired by VSwed. So even during the setup, there's some things that you can just kind of pick up and get done, which is really nice. In a normal bingo match where you're like racing against somebody else, they might have already gotten a second or third square, or at least gone for it. I don't know, 15 minutes is still a little early. But, with Blackout, it's like, well, I could try to, let's say, for example, immediately go kill a base game boss in the DLC, but what is the point when I could come back later when I'm stronger and kill them much quicker?
Exactly. Yeah, Blackout is just such a different way of playing the game, a different play style than when you're doing what Mitch said, like a 1 versus 1 or a 2 versus 2. You can really not take your time, but really just set up more, because you got to do those setup anyway. There's nothing holding you back from just saving those earlier squares till later when you have the most damage. All right, let's go backside here again.
Setting up both the sides.
Do I have time here to read a few announcements here on behalf of GDQ?
Of course.
Yeah.
So I've had a lot of folks, come to me recently and tell me, like, Sky, I didn't know this was going on right now. And this is like a hype show, right? Like, Elden Ring Bingo, which, by the way, I want to thank you all for being here again. I want to let you know if you are looking to get more involved with the GDQ community, to join the official Games Done Quick Discord and add the Hotfix role to stay in the loop on upcoming events, chat with staff, and more. Use !Discord in Twitch chat for an invite and for more info. And YouTube, I'm not forgetting about you either. Catch up on past Hotfix shows, special events, and GDQ marathons over on youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay up to date with GDQ. And our schedule, be sure to check that out on gdq.gg/hotfix to check out and explore our full season lineup. So again, I want to know, how do you all feel about this start so far? Is this pretty typical for Blackout Bingo?
Yeah, the start's definitely the slowest part because again, you're just setting up, you're not killing anything, you're just getting all the map progress. So we're just walking around picking things up, but then it's going to go from 0 to 100 really quickly.
Yeah, I'm almost at that point.
Yeah, and
I would say also the board here is definitely very late game centered, at least from the DLC perspective. Yep. Ancient Dragon Senesax, very late. Consort Radon, which will be needed, very late. The Skidoo Tree Avatar, not like mega late. You could get to him early, but like hard enough that you generally do him very late. So definitely could be one of the longer boards that they could have gotten.
Standard.
But also some good synergy here. There's Skidoo Tree Avatar by itself as a square for Swed, as well as the Fire Giant and Skidoo Tree Avatar combined square. So he can kind of get both of those done by accomplishing one thing.
Oh, I'm so scared. Every time I jump over to get the Skidoo on the statue, I always fall. Every time. I'm gonna go for it though, just because I want to.
And you need the Skidoo. It's
I do need the Skidoo.
Yeah, it's there.
But like if the Skidoo's not on the board, I always skip it.
You know, if you were a mouse and keyboard, you could just point the direction you want to go and hold forward.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
But then you can't hold a controller.
That's another bonus.
Okay.
We have a little fun with it. I like to use mouse and keyboard. Pretty much everyone else. Oh no. Wow.
Well, it's not great. Well, it's about. Actually, it's not the worst because I did get.
It's not the worst, but you have to get your runes back. Is the tough part. So you have to go out of your way a little bit. The Fire Knight chased him over. Yeah.
Oh.
I probably should have healed.
Are you draining the water?
I did drain the water.
He has drained the water.
Water's drained,
okay.
So I just got to pick up my souls after I jump up. It was actually not that bad of a death. It could have been way worse.
All right, 3 demi-human bosses are pretty easy too. I might kill mine like early because I can get a talisman behind one that is the Ritual Sword Talisman that gives me 10% damage increase for when I'm full health.
Ooh, yeah. One that I expect Swed will also be using, but you can just buy it in the DLC version because we have a mod that lets you just purchase certain things from the base game that most players would have if they were entering the base game or entering the DLC normally. So to kind of catch you up to the power that you expect to be entering the DLC, we do have a shop. So both of them might end up using some of the same talismans. All right, Swed has to be careful, grabbing his runes, turning around, going back by the Fire Knight. Is he going to go for the jump? Here it is. The water is drained, so even if he misses it, it's not too bad. He could get back up.
Okay,
oh, the fire hit him,
I want to jump down. I jumped down on purpose. Okay. I don't want to die.
Okay. Yeah. So he can just go around here. There's an elevator, and it's not too bad.
Too. I have to eventually.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be faster.
I don't think so.
Than doing the skip later.
I thought about it. I was like, wait,
because I think you have to go.
Maybe if I had
you have to go down the elevator. If it was up above the elevator, it would, I think, be worth it.
Man, that guy hits with no Skidoo.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Jeez, dude. Usually at this point of the game, I'm definitely used to having at least 3 or 4 Skidoo before coming to this part. So having none on my character, that guy's hitting a lot harder than I'm used to.
Yeah, you could just level up some Skidoo right now just so that you have more comfy movement.
And also I got to level up a little bit before I head to Romina Land just so I can kill the pot guys.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm almost done with setup. I'm going to get one extra rune. And then I'm going to kill Radon, Star Scourge Radon, to start off.
Yeah, and there was a question earlier in chat about making Radon fall into the water. That is not allowed for the bingo season. If any boss falls to their death instead of you bringing their health to 0, it does not count, and you would be locked out of any square that involves that boss or anything that boss was guarding, like the treasure behind them or the next boss in the sequence. So you really need to make sure that bosses do not fall. Not just, oh, don't make them fall on purpose, like do not let them fall, otherwise you will lose out on those squares. Just because we thought that was more interesting than every boss falling, and that's how everyone plays and nobody actually fights anything.
Absolutely. I think it's a good change.
I do too.
Yeah.
All right, I'm actually going to kill the first 2 Elder Lions, and then maybe go for Gillica, and then go for Radon for more damage. So the 2 Elder Lions I'm choosing can be found inside Castle Redmane, where the festival is for Radon. You can actually, they are there when the festival starts. So you can pull one at a time, as I'm doing. That hurt.
Yeah, the Elder Lions are a little tricky. I would say if Elden Ring Night Rain had not come out, I don't think any of us knew how to fight them. But they do exist in Elden Ring Night Rain, so we've gotten a little practice with them.
I remember when the Convergence mod came out, and there was that awesome Elder Lion fight.
Oh, yeah.
Happy.
That was a good one.
Such a good one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was like the first time I ever fought a lion in my life.
Yeah.
All right, well, one's dead.
Nice job. And
not
gave us
really the
Somber
best
4.
fight, but this weapon's not, of course, this weapon's not the best for poise and whatnot. I didn't have that many good choices. I should have checked the greatsword chest, honestly. But what are you gonna do? This is what I'm using.
I just wanted to quickly say again, I see some people in chat with a little confusion. Currently, what you guys are watching is a Blackout board where I am teamed up with the other person on screen, Mr. Nuclear Pasta Tom, and we are working together to clear this board as fast as possible. Some of the squares are in the DLC, some of the squares are in the base game, and then some of the squares require both of us to do a certain objective to complete them. So this is not a competition, but
we're working together.
A working together thing.
Yeah, to get the whole entire board done as fast as we can.
Now, if you guys stick around, we will be doing a 1v1 later.
First.
Oh, sorry, Mitch, I didn't hear you.
There is pride for whoever gets done first, of course, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
you got to be the person done with your parts first.
You got to. I mean, I think that's going to be
kind of wondering how I'm going to kill 4 Black Knife Assassins. I think I have to get I think I have to fight an invisible one.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. You could maybe get the torch.
Gonna do a skip here onto this tree, hopefully. Got it. First try. Love that for us.
Nice. Yeah, that is a precise skip, but luckily has some nice visual lineups that can make it pretty consistent.
Very precise, but also very good cues we have for it. Oh, I did not mean to sit here. That was a mistake. Whoops.
You were just refilling your flasks.
Yeah, I was just refilling the flasks. It's fine.
How do you feel about your goals so far? Have you gotten a chance to kind of process what the board wants you to do?
Yeah, I think I have a much long. Mitch mentioned it a little earlier. I have a much longer board in terms of.
I have a pretty fast board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom's chilling right now.
Done like 30 minutes before Swed.
Yeah, this could be a little bit of a. Tom's just going to turn into my cheer squad.
We could go for the for fun rule that does not apply to actual competitions. Tom could head into the DLC and maybe complete a square or two.
Yeah.
Once he's done with the base game.
I do have to kill Radon and Moog, so I will have DLC access.
That could be funny.
I'm about to fight Star Scourge Radon.
You're doing great.
Yeah, and I killed Gillica, so that's one of the 3 demi-humans. So did we go over how combined squares work? Yeah.
Briefly?
Yeah, so basically if you see like the it's cyan or teal on the board, those are the combined squares, and both base game and DLC have to participate in completing the square. I can't kill all 3 demi-human bosses at the center. Swed needs to kill at least one.
At least one. I have to contribute in at least the smallest way possible to a combined square.
At least the small, yeah, exactly.
At least the smallest amount possible. And sometimes, sometimes it is just that. Sometimes you get one of your teammates to just do that while you do the rest. Sometimes it's more split.
Yeah, so I'm going to kill 2 demi-humans, so it saves Swed time, because I think he doesn't really have anything connected to them, right?
He has a base game boss in the DLC, so he can do Mariga for that one. So that's a great synergy for him to do one. But the other one, which would be Demi-Human Swordsman Ons, is locked away inside of a jail where you have to go through this whole dungeon to get to him and then fight him at the end. And yeah, there's no reason Swed would go in there aside from that. So makes way more sense for Tom to just take out one more.
That's right.
Now I'm a little short on cash, and I do have to go to Skadu Triavatar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete the little bit of this dungeon, and then I'm going to do the running section to Skadu Triavatar, because at the Grace right outside the boss is a very hefty rune. I think it's like 60,000 or something.
GG,
hitless. I think it's another America rune. I think that's 80,000.
Wow,
I think
that's like a lot.
Yeah,
so we're going to wait.
Same as Fort of Reprimand, I think.
I've already went there, but yeah, I cleared that out at the start. But yeah, we're gonna
be rich.
We are rich. Well, at the moment, we're not, but we're going to be. We are going to be.
So
the only thing randomized, I see that in chat as well, is just the weapon checks. The enemies and the items like that Shadow Sunflower I just picked up, or this Blessed Bone Shard right here. These are always going to be in the same spot. However, the weapons are going to be randomized, but they're only randomized within their own class. So if you go to a certain weapon check, let's say you go check the Great Katana over here, you will find only katanas in that check. You won't find any hammers, you won't find any daggers, etc., etc. So that's the way the randomizer works.
There are some classes that are mixed together, such as katanas and great katanas have been mixed together to give a little bit more variety. Because, for example, if you checked the great katana check, there are only 3 great katanas in the entire game. So if you always got a 1 in 3, it's just a little too close together. Yeah, a little more interesting to have them separated like that. Same thing for curved swords and curved great swords. Same thing with great swords and light great swords. Same thing with like backhand blades and daggers and various other ones. Not great hammers and hammers though, which is nice because there's a ton of great hammers still in the game, so there's already enough variety. And great hammer is a good class, one that could be checked.
Great hammer is so good.
Yeah. Ooh, a question from the chat: which ending do each of you enjoy? I think I'm a Ronnie ending enjoyer.
My first one was Frenzy Flame.
Yep. Me too.
So it's a little special.
That was the one that I like.
Didn't special find in my heart.
Yeah.
How long have you all been playing the Soul series, out of curiosity? Also, that was a noise.
That was Tom, wasn't it? That sounded like Tom. I've been playing since Dark Souls 1. About 8 years, 9 years now? 8?
I started with Dark Souls 1, but it wasn't right when it came out. It was actually closer to the release of Dark Souls 2. But I started with Dark Souls 1, tried Demon's Souls, didn't care for it as much. Tried Dark Souls 2. I was like, I don't know. Then Dark Souls 3 came out. I'm like, all right, I'm in. Then Sekiro came out. I'm like, this is my life. This is my life. And then, Elden Ring and onward. And so.
Yeah, I tried Dark Souls 1. Didn't get very far. Dark Souls 2, I bought. and then I didn't get very far. But then when Dark Souls 3 came out, when Dark Souls 3 came out, I decided to beat 2 before that. And then I was just in love with Dark Souls 3. And ever since then, I've been playing these games so much.
Is this one of those rooms where I can't, again, I don't have enough of an opinion yet because I'm still learning about the lore, but I feel like there's a lot of Souls communities that are very opinionated about Dark Souls 2. I was talking to Sweat a little bit about this at Kaizo Kalo a couple weeks ago.
There certainly are.
Yeah. Do you want to go a little bit into that?
Yeah.
Like, what is up with that lore? Like, why are people so, like, on one side or another when it comes to Dark Souls 2?
Personally, I just think it's my favorite streamer said it's bad, so I'm going to agree with my favorite streamer. Personally, that's what I think. I just think it's like hop on the bandwagon of hate for Dark Souls 2. There are a few things wrong with it, but you can't look at Dark Souls 1 and say it doesn't have problems too, or any of the games. They all have problems, but it definitely does not deserve the amount of hate it gets. However, I understand some of the criticisms, like it never tells you about ADP. That is a glaring issue. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That's a problem. They should have either not included it or just told the player. ADP, for anyone that doesn't know, is a stat that you can upgrade that is only in Dark Souls 2. And it governs, whenever you upgrade it, a substat called agility, in that mess of numbers that no one understands what's going on. Well, in that mess of numbers is a stat called agility, and the more agility you have, the better your roll is, which is only in that game. And that's also just not told to you ever. So there's just, it's kind of an issue. If they went ahead and told the player that, I think it would be received a bit better.
Could help a bit.
A little bit.
On the other side of that, as the resident Dark Souls 2, I still haven't finished it, and I'm a diehard Souls everything. It's very, very different from the other Souls games in a lot of ways. But some of the ones that personally rubbed me the wrong way were the healing system, being more based on consumables, similar to Demon's Souls, where Demon's Souls had the grass, and Dark Souls 2 had the life gems. I don't care for that whatsoever.
99 life gems, bro. Just put the flask.
I don't want to have 99 life gems. I don't like it.
Yeah, that Estus was really slow.
Dude, literally, whenever you play
really
Dark
slow
Souls,
and
just put the Estus away and get 99 life gems.
Pretty much.
Exactly. Yeah.
Pretty much.
You can move while using them. They stack. It's just, they're so good. You can hold 99 of them. Ridiculous.
Yeah. And then other than that, I feel like the game was a little more focused on having a larger number of enemies, both in boss encounters and in the world in general. And I'm more of a one-on-one type of, like, I just want to, get into a boss fight and put hours into learning this 1v1. And I didn't feel like Dark Souls 2 scratched that itch quite as much. So that's why I don't personally enjoy it as much as the other Dark Souls.
Oh. There you go.
Hey, our second base game square. Red Wolf boss, and also the half of Red Wolf and Red Bear that Swed is coincidentally, because they didn't talk about it, doing right now.
Are you really doing Red Bear?
I am fighting Red Bear.
Killing this bear. This bear is so cute. It was just Fat Bear Week.
He is
and you're
cute.
killing this cute
but
bear.
He's also very mean. See, look how roaring he is. He's very angry.
No, this bear's adorable. This is like the wolf of like. This is like the cutie in, what was it? One of the Dark Souls games I was watching, Lobos do. There was like this really cute wolf, and now we have this cute bear in Elden Ring. And I'm like, oh my gosh. What an
There are a lot
Sif.
of cute enemies in this game. Give me that.
Yeah. This poor bear. Aww.
Don't worry, there's another one in the DLC, and he's going to be just fine.
Maybe.
All right.
Let's go.
There
First
is-
combined.
Oh, thank you, Mitch.
First combined square.
Okay. So now since I have to get, since I have to do a base game boss, I'm going to do a base game boss that also drops my third Blessing of Marika. So I'm going to get 2 of these done pretty much at the same time.
Let's
Another
do
really
this.
good synergy.
You doing Mariga? Okay.
Nope.
Not just
No?
yet.
Tree
He's
Sentinel.
doing the tree sentinels.
Oh, tree scent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, just one of them for the
for the blessing.
of America.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'll be doing both. It is a square. Wait, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
What did I think was a Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay.
There is base game boss in the DLC, but I think you only have to do one of these two for that, right?
That's actually really good. I'm not sure about the official ruling on that, Mitch.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've used the Tree Sentinel duos as the base game boss.
I'm going to do it for today's showcase, but that's a good point. Maybe I should ask the official ruling on that when I get a sec.
What am I stuck on? Okay.
Why is the new bingo square teal? Because that is a combined square. It required both of the players to do something, and so we are marking that with a different color to denote that it is not only Tom who did it and not only V-Sweat who did it, but instead they both have contributed.
Y'all just make this look so easy. I mean, I played a couple bosses in Elden Ring and got my butt kicked, and you're just literally running circles around this boss.
5,000 hours will do that.
I think that's your third blessing, America. Mark
It
it.
is. For some reason, my mouse isn't working. Well, it's working now, but there we go.
I wouldn't want you to get locked out. You know, you've only got a minute to mark it.
So what I've been working on is Liurnia bosses, but there are other squares that we can kind of combine this with. Since it's Blackout, it doesn't really matter how fast we get the square. Just got to get them all. So Catacomb Dungeons, Red Wolf boss, Dragonheart bosses, all that stuff can be combined with the 5 Liurnia bosses, as well as Black Knife Assassins. So I've killed Red Wolf, I've killed a Catacomb. I hate this guy. I've killed Red Wolf, I killed a Catacomb, I killed a Dragon. So now this Catacomb has 2 bosses, and one of them is the Black Knife Assassin. And the other one is a Cemetery Shade, but it doesn't really... It will complete the Catacomb square, but it doesn't really contribute to anything else. But it's still good synergy.
Oh, that was weird. It was called Torrent in the cave somehow. Huh.
Ah.
Must have been like a stored input or something.
So yeah, this Catacomb has 2 bosses inside it. The Black Knife is kind of a hidden boss. If you run up here, there's like a drop down over there, but if you just walk into this wall, it's hidden. It's an invisible wall, and then you just go in here.
Illusory wall.
Illusory wall. Thank you.
Yeah. The opposite of invisible.
Yeah.
An invisible wall you can't see but does block you. Illusory you can see and doesn't block you.
Okay. All right, Mr.
English major.
Technical. English major, yeah.
Wait, are you really, Mitch, or is that just...
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Former math teacher, though.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, that's
Very
what
cool.
I thought you were a teacher, man. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I knew that was something like that.
All right, so we just got the
ADM.
4th boss in Liurnia by killing that Black Knife. So now we just need to kill the last boss in here, and we can get 2 squares for 1.
And Swed fighting the Ancient Dragon Man with his own weapon.
True. This
The
is
Dragon
normally when
Hunter's
you get
Great
this
Katana.
one, the one that I'm using.
Yep.
Normally he drops it.
So normally the Ancient Dragon Man's range can be a bit tricky, but you've got just as much range, so not a big deal. Oh, that was a scary move, though. That big dragon head transformation that he does can basically one-shot you, even at relatively high skill. Nice bleep proc at the
can't
end.
believe that hit him. All right.
Very nice.
So that's great
All right,
because
so
he didn't
this-
heal. Normally that enemy has a heal. So
This
it's good
boss
not-
can be annoying, but if we... Yeah. Okay. I got unlucky with the start.
I forgot about my later
Okay.
rune. I'm gonna go grab that.
Oh, Tom needs to be a little careful. Okay. Those
We're
cemetery
good.
shades can do so much damage.
Yeah, they can.
But look at that. We got 2 squares all at
Okay,
once.
so now we can go here, I guess. Go for the second dragon heart.
For this dark cemetery, and she is, even if she would. I've made up the whole set.
So, are there any bosses that particularly gave you all a difficult time in Elden Ring? Like, which one
Radon.
took you the longest? Radon? Yeah.
Consort Radon was
Consort, yeah.
brutal.
Dude, he's nuts. Like he's
Uh,
a boss.
Melania gave me a hard time too.
Oh yeah. Yep. The normal ones you would think, you know. We all struggled. We all started somewhere.
I think I spent the most time on Rolana, but I started my first playthrough as a challenge run where I entered the DLC at level 1, and she was the first boss I found even before Dancing Lion. So, yeah, level 1, I think I ended up getting to like level 50 or something before I actually fought her by just gathering runes. But level 50 Rolana, that was a tough one.
I have to know why your first playthrough is a challenge run. I'm really curious about the context for this.
I know exactly why, but I'll let him answer.
I mean, I just thought it would be, I thought it would be a fun little thing. I'm like, hey, I'm the Elden Ring guy. Here comes a DLC. Surely this can't be that hard. I'll go in with nothing. It also was not only level 1, I started with no like equipment, no weapons, no things like that. I wanted to force myself to use what was in the DLC because I knew if I didn't do that, I was just going to come in with an overpowered build, stick with the same build the whole time and not really engage with the DLC in a full way. I wanted to play around with all the new stuff that the DLC had to offer. So I thought that was kind of a neat way to do it. Ended up being very fun, but very slow and tedious at the start.
I'm taking some notes here, Mitchers. We're going to have you on for some kind of ridiculous thing like that at some point. Maybe not from like, you know, obviously we can't like undo that because, you know, you've already played at this point, but some kind of ridiculous challenge randomizer thing like that.
Oh yeah. We do ridiculous randomizer challenges. It feels like, you know, once every other week. Ooh. Just for fun, we'll be doing like the randomizer, but you can only use guard counters, or you know, randomizer, but it's unscaled, so you might get a DLC boss at the start of the game, and you actually have to fight them at level 1, or you know, various things like that. It's kind of a staple of the Souls community to just do ridiculous challenges for no reason.
Yep. I started mine off the DLC, the same thing, Mitch, just with like a stick with no rot, bleed, nothing. I used the Warhawk Talon off one of the birds in the base game, and I fought Radon for my first playthrough for I think 27 hours before I beat him, like just with a stick, like just forever. It was a long time.
I'm
Yeah,
happy
my
y'all
first-
are. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
My first DLC playthrough was +0. I don't know why, but that's what I chose. Yeah, I wanted to learn all the bosses for like the
That was like
later
me,
the
right?
challenge runs and all that stuff, and it really helped. I can recommend it if you want to learn how to, you know, fight the bosses properly and all that. That really helps you.
And also, if you have hundreds of hours to spend,
Just a few.
it will take a while.
It took a bit. Yeah, well, we could say that.
Do you know what's making me really sad right now, guys? Is I'm reading this board, and there's kill 3 bosses with a knight in their name, and there's also 2 catacombs, which means I should do 2 death knights, but I really want to do Renala. I just want to do her. But I shouldn't, but I want to.
Just so you know, both demi-humans are dead for me.
Okay. I could go do that whenever.
You could do it whenever, but I'm just letting you know. No big deal.
You do have access past ADM, so you could use the little skip over at Charo's Hidden Grave.
Yeah, I guess I could go do that right now, actually. Get this race in Pivotal Way.
I like to save the dragons for as late as possible because
Wait, where am I going?
they give me so much trouble. Especially Senesax. That is that is
saving
a
him for last would make
very
the most
last
sense.
thing. Yeah.
But I do have this weapon, which is nice. So we are going to be hitting them pretty hard once we get there.
Now, I'm happy y'all are introducing me to this because, again, I love randomizers, and I've been really in the old randomizers, games that weren't made in this century. So I'm really happy you all are introducing me to, stuff made after the year 2000. So I really appreciate this. This is really cool.
It's been a lot of fun, and we are Mitch, myself, Tom, and a lot of others. We're in this massive bingo league with a lot of other Elden Ring content creators. So if you guys want to see more of this, there is a big league going on right now. It's not going to be it's not the same format as what we're showing right now. The league itself is a 2 versus 2, kind of the same thing where Tom and I are working together. But instead of filling out a board, we're against 2 other people competing to see which one of us can get the squares first. And it usually comes down to whoever gets a line first or majority. And that's how the wins are dictated. But there is more of that. We stream it all. We do a lot of practice matches at night over on Tom's, on Mitch's, myself's channel. And then, of course, the main broadcast over on Captain Domo's channel. So if you guys want more bingo, you guys want to see more of this, you know where to go.
The vibe is a lot different with the facing others. It gets very stressful, very tense, and
we're a lot more into it. This is very relaxed and for fun what we're doing right now. But at night, when we're doing our practice matches or when we're doing our official matches, that is when it gets more serious.
Oh, it gets heated.
It does. Oh, there's big drama. Big drama.
Big drama every day.
Can you think of something that's happened recently?
Maybe not a good topic.
Okay, all right. I was just thinking of maybe something more on the goofy drama side.
Really?
Okay.
Well, I mean,
because sometimes you have something that happens in a randomizer, and it's not necessarily a bad kind of drama. It's more on the edge of your seat kind of drama, right?
The latest drama was there was an instance that happened in one of the main broadcast games, and we do so many practice. We've done hundreds of practice games, and none of us has seen what happened. That happened on the big stage. That kind of was unfortunate that it happened.
Was pivotal to the match outcome.
And
so
I hate seeing that whenever something that drastic changes the actual match. It didn't happen in a practice match, so very unfortunate.
Yeah, that's never happened before type moment, right?
And it wasn't any of our fault. It was just an issue in the mod, but it was an issue that none of us have ever come across until that one day that was the official match started of season 5, and then of course it shows its head that day. None of us have seen it before in hundreds of practice matches.
Wow.
So very unfortunate.
Yeah, and again, I always remind people, just because it's drama, it's not always a bad thing, right? It could just be something unusual. It could be something
unusual.
that you haven't seen. It doesn't necessarily always have to have a negative connotation to it.
I think
sometimes there's just some.
In our league, there's it's more of an inside joke that anytime something happens, we just say big drama. It's just a joke. It's not action.
Okay.
Big drama.
Just huge drama. Big drama, guys.
That's funny.
It's just for fun, yeah.
Of course. No, and again, I want to thank you, because I know you said you have a lot going on, y'all with the league and stuff going on. I want to thank all 3 of you for being here to doing this. This is a real treat to see this. And
of course. Of course.
Absolutely.
I'm just happy to show more people bingo. This is the league itself, guys, is it's a big league. It gets 4,000 viewers every day. It's a pretty sizable.
Yeah, we've got 6 teams of 2.
Teams of 2, how many? 6 teams of 2, 12 content creators. It's a lot. It's good stuff. Come check it out. It's good.
Now, I'm also a big proponent of accessibility. Do you all have a league for beginners, for folks who might just be getting into this or something like that, like a rookie rumble of sorts?
There is other
There
leagues.
are several.
Yeah,
there's not necessarily a super, super official one, but Captain Domo, the person who hosts the main broadcast, I believe does things similar to that. Or there's other places, that have created kind of their own communities for that kind of a thing. Nice. What do they call it? Is it just, do they call themselves just the Bingo League? What is the,
it's
what is the other one?
Bingo Club.
Bingo Club, that's it, Bingo Club. Oh, Oh, Sweat!
That's insane.
Well,
but it's all right.
Yep.
It's funny because I'm Skadu 10 or whatever, 9 with so much armor. But there is a stake of Marika here, so it doesn't matter.
That was like. That
Also,
was like
did you acquire the Leda rune
Yeah, I
earlier?
just didn't hit him. It's a little weird. Sorry, what'd you say, Mitch?
Did you acquire the Leda rune earlier?
I did. Did I not mark it? Oh, I'll mark it right now. Thanks for letting
It
me know.
appears unmarked.
Unmarked.
Well,
There
I
you
don't.
go.
I don't know. You might have to go get another Leda rune. You might have to. do you think you know where another Leda rune would even be?
Yeah, I got one in my back pocket. It's fine. So normally, like Mitch is giving me a little bit of what's the word? Giving me a hard time because normally, if you forget to mark a square, you are now locked out of that square in a real game. Oh my god, this is getting a little messy here.
All right, come on. One more hit. Oh, maybe it was 2 more. There you go.
All right. Well, that's going to be center square. Mitch can grab that one for me.
All righty.
Thanks, Mitch. So now with the combined 3 bosses, I'm going to do it. I'm doing it for the content. I'm going to fight Renala.
Ooh.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Rolana. The N and the L.
Oh, did I say the wrong one? I can never remember which one's which.
Wait,
It's hard. They're
what are you
sisters.
doing?
They both
for
use
the
magic.
3 night bosses?
3 night bosses.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just for
okay.
the content.
Sure.
Now, normally, Chad,
I mean, it's a good third one after the
Edred,
catacombs.
probably, but you know.
Yeah, but
I wanna do a fun fight for chat. No, they don't need to see Edred today. If you want to see Edred, come check us out later. We're doing our matches. You'll see a lot of them.
There'll be a lot of.
You'll see a lot of them. But
those.
for today, let's go do
Yeah.
a real boss. Let's go do this one.
Yeah, there's a question. How long can you hold a square till you have to mark it? Officially, I believe it is 1 minute.
1 minute.
30
Is the
seconds
time-
now.
Oh, is it 30? They changed it
it's
to
been
30.
changed, 30.
I don't
Okay.
think it's ever really worth holding a square like that. But yes, there is an official. I think there's official rules for most niche cases at this point. I think.
Yeah, just in case, it doesn't happen often, but it's, that's never happened before. Will happen at some point.
Oh yes,
You
it
know.
will. All right, I'm a focus because this fight doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much damage you got. It's tough.
Sweat does have some cool punishes he has been labbing out, though, so hopefully he can show
Not
some
that
of
one,
those
though.
off. Well, there's the jump here. That's a cool punish. I mean, it's not new, but is a nice one there. Also, the strafe around her attack there. The jump over that's an awesome one. Unfortunately, takes the first hit, but nobody gets Rolana hitless.
Oops. Accidentally locked on there.
Okay. That's okay. Okay, nice stagger. Very, very good fight so far. And Tom heading into a Black Knife Assassin at the same point. But Tom's got a little bit more damage, will be done a little bit faster. So Rolana tries to go into the second phase, but Swed gets a nice stagger into it. So she is now in the second phase. Her sword's now glowy and do more damage. And she's got more follow-ups, but very nice damage. Has to be very careful, though. Oh. Uh-oh. That's a bad attack to see here.
Oh, she didn't shoot it up? Oh, that's fine. Normally you jump that, and then her next attack will go over your head. But I must have jumped a little too late or early? It was a little weird.
It depends on the spacing because at the time that you jump will be slightly different whether you're closer or further from her.
That makes sense.
So yeah, unfortunate, but you got it this time.
Oh, yeah.
Another thing to mention is that the pierce damage is really effective against Rolana. You'll notice that anytime he gets to do like a running attack, which is a poke, or various other like crouching attacks that are pokes, they're going to do a lot more damage than, for example, that jumping R2, which normally jumping R2s are stronger than like running attacks. But because she is so weak to pierce, the running attack actually ends up doing more damage.
Why is there no sentry torch?
Randomizer things?
Torches shouldn't be randomized. I guess this is part of the new mod. Okay. Well, that sucks. I don't know how I'm going to get the fourth one unless I go on the capital. Or I fight an invisible one.
Fight the invisible one.
Oh, God. Well, that's one way to do it. Just fight the invisible.
All right, we'll fight the invisible one.
Oh, no. I do not envy that position. Nice kill on Rolana. First boss with Knight in the name.
Let's go do a catacomb for now. Why not? I mean, I do have to do them, so I think this will be faster from here, actually.
What's your skidoo level at?
It's at 9, just sitting on it. You'll get 1. I think I actually could level up to 10 really quick. I think I have 3.
Yeah. Might be worth it. I don't know.
Are we good to take a quick break soon, by the way?
We can take a break whenever. We can just pause the match.
Yeah.
I think Mitch has the potential to pause the timer. Or does that only
I can pause it, yeah.
We can do it whenever.
Just count down to a pause. Yeah, we're
Whenever's
not
good.
fighting any bosses right now, so I just wanted to make sure. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
we can stop whenever. Yep.
So yeah, why don't we pause, Mitch, if
Let's
you want
do
to
it.
count us to a pause here?
I'm just going to get across this bridge.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll wait for that, and then we can pause in 10, 9,
Yeah, there
8,
you go. Do that.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, pause, guys.
Paused.
All right. So before we take our wellness break here, I have a couple announcements here on behalf of Games Done Quick. Welcome back to Random Number Generation. I'm joined here by V-Swed, Nuclear Pastor Tom, and Mitch Riz, and this is Elden Ring, Blackout Bingo, and a co-op, to be more specific, because folks have been asking about the co-op aspect of it. And I am going to let Mitch Riz take it away. Wonderful comms, by the way, also, Mitch Riz.
Yo, thank you. Yeah, so we can go ahead and get this started back up, continue our explaining as we go through it. So both players can press continue in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it.
Let's get it. So, Tom, what square are you working on coming back from the break here?
I am working on the last Black Knife Assassin, and because I couldn't find the Sentry's Torch, we're just gonna...
You're going for the FPS skip.
I tried. It's not an FPS skip. You ride along the wall. No, you ride along the wall, right?
So what does an FPS skip mean, Mr. Mitch?
Okay, no. We're gonna get too far into but the game, the physics of it is slightly dependent on your frame rate.
Frame rate skips, I love them.
Yeah, and so different jumps, depending on your exact frame rate, can go slightly further or slightly less far. Yep. And the exact specifics of that are very complicated. And I had to do a whole
there you go,
testing at a bunch of different ways. See. But it's way too complicated to get into in a GDQ. I think just go around. Don't do it.
I'm stuck, Mitch. I'm in a perpetual loop. Hold on.
No, he is actually. You have to die.
That's so funny. He's stuck.
Fine, I'll go the normal
maybe,
way.
Or is it? No, I think you're actually stuck. Yeah, that's fine.
I think I was actually stuck. If my runes are over there.
Your runes are there. Your runes are there, yeah.
Of course.
Your runes got placed on unstable ground. Not supposed to happen, but...
So I'm going to ask Mitch. Mitch, what do you think would be faster? Going and doing... There's a really interesting synergy on the board chat right now, and I kind of don't know what the right idea is. Of course, we're doing a showcase, so it's not the end of the world if I make the wrong call. But with 3 bosses with Knight in their name still on the board, as well as 2 catacombs, I'm wondering what the best thing to do would be. Should I do 2 Death Knights for both the catacombs? Would it be faster just to do Yori? I don't know. What do you think, Mitch?
I don't think there's any way Jory would be better because there's no other reason to go down there.
I know, but I'm just thinking.
If you needed to go down there, for example, for the skidoo, like for the hippos, maybe I could see it making sense, but I don't think that's necessary. So I think the 2 catacombs would be better. Also, along the way to the second catacomb, you can grab the best talisman in the entire game, the 2-handed talisman.
Point. I can grab that. Yeah, I like that.
I'm gonna
and a couple skidoo on the other way. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, Tom having a hard time with the invisible assassin, which is understandable.
Understandable.
Because you literally can't see it.
I'm
you can't
sure it's
target
fine.
it. You can't, like...
This is really bad.
This is fine.
Yeah,
Tommy
it's
doing
so
great.
silly.
Okay, he's not doing the best, but it's okay.
He's not...
I don't know how to...
Yeah, neither do I.
I mean, none of us do. He's invisible.
I mean, I know ways of cheesing him, but I don't have...
Do you have anything you can like frost him or put some like kind of like thing on him so that you can see him?
No, I'm just gonna not do him yet, I guess. That's unfortunate.
Summons could be helpful.
Get this man a pack of wolves. Exactly.
Summons?
Yeah, get a summon.
Yeah,
dude.
they will actually chase down the invisible
then you'll know where
they
he's
do
at.
not care. Yeah. And when they hit the invisible enemy, they'll like briefly reveal them and can sort of help to juggle them so that they can't get away.
It's fine. I will pivot to Bare's Bloody Finger.
Not a bad plan.
I'm gonna see what's in this Great Hammer check also.
Ooh, Great Hammers can be very good. Swed fighting a Death Knight, which can be very tough, and honestly still will be with his weapon, but at least it's a heavy enough weapon that with charged R2s, you can get a little bit of a stagger or even jumping R2s. If you have a weapon that can't like poise break the Death Knights at all, they can be really, really tough. Oh.
Yeah, you don't know about that one?
I didn't know you could strafe that.
You got to crouch it too.
I'm stealing that today.
That's
I'm gonna
a
go
good
practice
strat.
that.
Mitch is learning, dude.
Yeah. In fact, I don't need to do commentary anymore. I'm just gonna go practice that right now. I'll see you guys later. All right, Tom fighting Magnus the Beastclaw, a quite annoying NPC if you don't stick them in the corner and use wild strikes. But doing a good job of getting him down here. Nice. And Swed gets the Death Knight kill. Very nice. The reason that Tom is doing Magnus the Beastclaw, which seems like what is that for? It is part of Vare's quest line. You either have to invade and attempt to defeat 3 humans, or you have to invade and defeat Magnus the Beastclaw once, or lose to Magnus 3 times. Those are the 3 ways that you can complete the quest. So he just does Magnus, successfully kills him, and now can get Vare's Bloody Finger for that bottom left combined square.
You get a lot of HP from that medallion. Wow. Or the talisman.
It's
pretty good.
It's a solid amount.
It's good. It's a good one.
I was surprised when I put it on. I was like, oh, that's a good amount, actually. I was not expecting half of that.
I've gotten 2 Beastclaw Great Hammers. Okay.
Oh, I guess
Our
this is probably a
stance?
+2, right? Oh, it's +3. Okay, no wonder.
Yeah. DLC specific, +3.
18 Faith. Might be able to do that.
You claim what? My words are truly. I believe even words the.
So what are we thinking is the next plan for y'all here?
Next plan for me is going to be going and getting another catacomb done. There's 3 catacombs in the DLC, and I have to pick 2 of them to do. And I'm going to pick both Death Knights. So the guy that we just fought, we're going to be seeing him again, except he's going to have a different weapon and a completely new... Well, I'm not a completely new... It's more or less completely new. He's got a couple similar attacks, but he's going to look the exact same for the most part. But he is a different boss. And what about you, Tom?
Yeah.
How's that sentry fight going, or the sentry torch going over there?
I abandoned it. I am currently killing a maiden and getting her blood so I can
acquiring the blood
get
of a maiden.
Egon's bloody finger.
Capital
Asking
D.
very nicely.
Vare's bloody finger to get access to Mogwin Palace so I can kill Moog.
All great things.
And then I'm probably gonna go underground to get access to Fia's champs and the two Crucible Knights, or kill one of each Crucible Knight.
It's a good plan.
Yeah.
Also, this square that I'm going to, the 2 catacombs, the second catacomb will also yield another square, being kill bosses with knight in their name. And I have to do 3 bosses. So I'm going to do 2 death knights, and then we've already done R'Lana. Or is it Renala? It's R'Lana.
R'Lana. Yep.
I'll remember one day. Not today, though.
All right, so I got my bloody finger.
Remember.
I don't even think I should get this grace, but I'm going to get it.
That is complete now, just so you know.
Yeah, you don't necessarily need it because you have a stake of America, but...
Well, I was going to go grab that 2-hand and then maybe port back. Or no, that would be... No, that'd be good.
You end right above the grace, so you can actually just, like, jump down.
I see. I should have went here first and then dropped out. I got you. Been a while since I've been over here. This is actually... It's an interesting point. I would say there's, like, certain areas when if you watch enough and if you play enough Elden Ring bingo, there's certain areas of the map that you definitely don't see the runners go to as much as other areas. And I feel like this is one of those areas that I definitely don't come to very often.
There was also a Skidoo tree fragment you just passed by at the little bridge there.
Did I not pick it up?
I'm pretty sure you passed right by it.
Oh, you're right. I did. I only have 2. I'll go grab them. Thanks for letting me know. I thought I picked that up.
Yeah, it can be a tricky one to grab because being like on a windowsill, it's very weird with Torrent's movement, where if you're moving too fast or if you're in the air or landing, Torrent just won't pick items up, or won't let you pick items up, I guess.
Yeah, I missed it. Oh boy. He just one-shot Torrent? Wow.
he just destroyed Torrent there.
I have Skidoo 10 or 9. How did that happen? That's funny. I guess I could just
I think Torrent only is affected by Revere Dash, not your Skidoo.
Oh, that's fun. I didn't know that.
I think that's true, yeah.
All right, learning my pathing a bit better. Go there next time before getting grace. Got it. Always learning, chat. Always learning. We do get, the reason I did go into that little dungeon mentioned previously by Mitch is that we just picked up a really good talisman, the 2-handed talisman. Anytime you're 2-handing your weapon, how much extra damage, Mitch? 12, 15, 20?
15%, I'm pretty sure.
That is a healthy amount.
Yeah. It is just, if you are 2-handing your weapon, it is just always the best talisman in the game. Because other ones can be up to 20%, which obviously is a higher number, but they're all dependent on something. They're dependent on taking a riposte. They're dependent on you only get the damage after you get a bleed, or after you rot them, or something like that. So just having 15% all the time, no matter what, even if you haven't hit them yet, is so valuable.
And yeah, it's very valuable, like Mitch is saying. And what makes it even more interesting is, again, kind of going back to what I just said, is that the players in bingo don't really tend to come over here a whole lot in games. So whenever you do have the chance to come over here, you definitely want to grab it.
Yeah, it is a little out of the way.
Thing, Mitch? Do you find you're never over here much? Like, I'm never over here.
I'm only over here for the DLC legendary, Spirit Ashes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where I would generally come over here. But occasionally I have made my way over here for some synergies of stuff. Catacombs, Red Bear. Well, not really Red Bear because you just did the other one. Blood Fiend, Turtle Talisman, Revere. Yeah, there's various other ways where sometimes I'll just go, this board is so late game, I just really want that talisman, and I'll come over anyway. But
fair enough.
I would say usually it's not the most efficient, aside from Legendary DLC Ash or Spirit Ash.
I gotta remember how to do this dungeon.
Oh yeah.
It's been a while.
Do you know the little skip, the jump down?
Skip at the start.
Oh, is there? I don't know the skip. We're just gonna do this. It's fine.
Yeah. It's risky. It definitely can just get you into a loop of dying.
I am going underground now to get access to Fia's champs, but there's some stuff I have to do along the way. I have to kill a mimic tier, which we can just basically take off our armor and our weapons, and the mimic will not have anything on it, and then you can just put your equipment back on and attack the mimic. I'm not gonna level my health yet until that mimic's dead, so that way I can kill it faster. And then after that, we can get access to 2 Crucible Knights. One is gonna have a spear, and another one's gonna have a sword and shield. And then Swed is gonna kill the last one, which is the hammer, Devonia, and that'll get us the one of each Crucible Knight square.
Lucky Lantern.
Nice. There is a question about the marking and the communication of, oh, this is your square to mark now. What they mean by that is, since there's these combined squares that need part of it done in the DLC and part of it done in the base game, they're letting each other know when their part of it is done, so that when the other person completes their part, they can be the one to actually finish off marking the square. So it's just that communication of, hey, we both have to do things. I've done my part. Now it's up to you.
I just put this armor on for more death resistance. I am fat rolling right now in the game, which means that my roll is very over encumbered. So I'm just putting this armor on to make it so that the death blight doesn't build up on me.
And you also just were able to run through that attack, so that's pretty nice too.
Yeah. This set has a lot of defense.
Ooh, still getting a little destroyed there.
Hanging out.
Maybe a little heal. Oh,
hanging out.
Yeah, chilling. Yeah, I wasn't scared at all.
It's fine. Just pretend nothing exists and nothing can hurt you, chat. It's fine. Just straightforward. Don't even think about it. Okay. All right, gonna get 2 squares marked in this this catacomb kill, chat. So let's do it. I only have 4 heals, 3 heals now.
All right, Mimic is down.
All right, and then taking down that Mimic, gets you access to a few things here. Eventual Fia's Champs, Crucible Knights. Is it also one of the bell bearings?
No, the Grave and Ghost Glove were bell bearing 2s. The Grave one is in the mountaintops in the catacomb, and then the other one is in Noxtella. Not in
that's the other one. But you cannot. Can you get there from here?
Well,
really,
you can, but you have to kill guards. But we have a grace already,
do that anyway, I guess.
Yeah, but we have a grace already that can go backwards from the Lake of Rot.
All right, Spud fighting this second Death Knight. This one with the big axe. He's got a little less. Ooh, he knows some punishes though. He's got a little less, I would say, probably comfort than the other ones, since we fight it less often. But he knows some good punishes here.
Yeah, I had to learn this guy for all bosses hitless. He's the scariest boss in the run.
Oh yes.
Because there's no way to script him.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fight Moog. Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
All right.
Okay, it's gonna be 3 marks actually. We're gonna go 1. We're gonna go 2.
Oh.
Then when I go back here, do I have loft? Or I do have loft. Okay, I'm gonna level up to it's gonna do 10 for my my 3rd mark. I'm gonna go on a little bit of a boss killing spree. All right, there's that. At this point, I think I just want a lot of endurance.
Let's go, Swed.
Yeah, endurance is pretty nice. Swed taking the lead in the squares marked so far.
Do a little
Wait, how
parkour
is
to
there a
navigate this a
lead?
bit quicker. Oh, sorry, Sky. What is that?
How's there a lead? I thought this was supposed to
No,
be
there
co-op.
isn't. Yeah, no, Mitch is just being silly.
But it's very important that you finish your squares first, though. You
True,
wanna...
true. It is. That's the most important. Yes.
Yeah. Right, Tom fighting Moog, the Lord of Blood, who is also surprisingly easy to bleed, which can be nice. These dancer weapons, honestly, they're doing all right. They're doing better than I expected, but not huge damage on them for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long fight, but I'm in for it.
Yeah. And Tom with quite a bit of practice on this boss from a lot of runs that we have done in the past, from all remembrances right when the game came out, all the way to every DLC run. This guy is the gatekeeper to the DLC, so you have to fight him there. So Tom has learned the ins and outs, and hopefully I have not jinxed him by talking up how good he is at this fight.
Let's hope not.
All right, not the best weapon for Mesmer, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Honestly, I don't think it's going to be bad. I think he's weak to slash, I believe, and he's fairly bleedable. So
I just have to control my attacks to not do rolling attacks. I think rolling R2s might be the play here.
Yeah, maybe. He also usually has enough time that you can like stand up first and do an R1 if you need to, but it can be a little riskier because they're a little slower. Oh yeah, nice damage on that rolling R2. Which actually is just a standing R2. There just is no rolling R2, so you just immediately stand up. Oh, I liked that punish, but did not unfortunately stagger him.
Where's he going? Yeah, I was hoping for a stagger there. Yeah, it was close.
And Tom almost has Moog, just a little bit left. He's also low on healing, though, and gets ticked by the flame. He's got to be very careful. Okay, he should be able to heal after this. There we go.
What the hell happened?
The classic lingering hitboxes. Nice. Tom's
Let's go.
got Moog down. Swed into the second phase. He gets the double hit and a stagger. Huge. If you hit right as Mesmer is transforming back from a snake, you can hit the snake, then he transforms back and you hit his body as well, and you get a double hit. He got a stagger from that as well, so huge damage there. Almost took out Mesmer's entire second phase like all at once. Okay, just maybe 2 more hits. Running poke didn't do too much, but 1 more. Nice.
Huge. America. Mother America. A curse.
You're not doing the summon horn scent after the fight tech, so you don't have to fight him later.
No, he doesn't do it.
No, I'm not.
He doesn't do it.
You gotta have horn scent in the fight. It's part of it. It's part of the ritual. Mitch is like,
I see. Wait. Oh, so you did summon horn scent?
No. I just want to fight him later. He's my friend.
Oh, I see.
It doesn't make any sense.
You want to kill him because he's your friend? Okay.
Yes,
Sure, yeah.
exactly. I just want to see him. You know, he's just
okay.
I just like his presence. Romina.
Sure. Romina.
One of my favorite fights.
In like speedrun sense, she can actually be like such a good fight.
Yeah, that's the sense exactly what I mean. Like in trying to go fast. A lot of cool punishes.
Yeah. Very cool punishes.
Ow.
Actually, she can be a little weird. Her hitboxes are odd. But yeah, once you like learn all the... Just stand here and she misses like that. That's what I just did. It can be a very cool fight. Nice. Good stagger.
Bleed in 2 more? 1 more.
Nice. Gotta be careful of the phase transition here, which will be fairly soon. Rain will be right there.
It's okay.
Yeah, gotta be.
That's probably a couple milliseconds away from the stagger before because you cannot stagger her out of that attack. So if I was able to get that charged R2 just a smidge before, then it would have been fine, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not a caster curse to say.
No, I agree to that.
Beware.
100%.
I think that's the opposite, as opposed to like, oh, he's got this. He doesn't need to beware.
I gotta go for all the cool punishes, like this one.
Ooh, wait a. Oh, would have missed.
That it missed.
I did not know about that cool punish.
I got a couple tricks up my sleeve.
We developed one with the Bloodhound's Fang for regular speed runs, where you would use the Ash of War to get in on that one.
Oh, really? Using the ash is cool.
Yeah, because it's got iframes on it, so you can go through her attack and hit her at the same time. Was pretty neat.
Don't jump.
So I'm just doing a collection right now. I'm getting the Ghost Glovewort Bell Bearing 2, which is in Noxtella. And along the way, I was able to pick up a Somber 7. So one of the things that you want when you're fighting like Valiant Gargoyles and like Putrid Castalian Trio and stuff is strike damage. So I picked up the Beast Claw Great Hammer, which should be strike, yeah. And I'm going to upgrade it to +8, so that way those fights are easier.
Yeah, I think what Great Hammers are not strike. I think Great Stars is
Anchor?
still strike.
Great Stars is strike,
Pierce, that's
yeah.
right.
Anchor.
Yeah.
Anchor is a great axe.
Anchor's a great axe, right? So are there any Great Hammers that are not strike? I wonder.
Yes.
Oh?
The pickaxe.
That is
It's a great hammer with a great axe moveset, and it has pierce.
Why is it not a great axe?
I don't know.
You're right. All right, nice dodges from Swed. Has the stagger. This might kill her here, or the hit after.
No?
Yeah. So needs one more hit. The nice dodge on the roll where you kind of run past her so she misses. Nice, good kill. Pickaxe is a great hammer that power stances with great axes and is pierce. Are we sure they didn't just put the name in wrong if it power stances with great axes?
It's possible.
I feel like that's just a great axe. They just coded it as a great axe and they typed in the name wrong.
It's definitely possible.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You were so right about this being way longer than what I thought, Tom. Goes to show how much Blackout Bingo I actually do, which is not much at all.
Yeah, I got you,
Blackout
man.
is definitely a
I thought it would
different
be
beast.
a lot shorter than this, but no, you're 100% right. This is a lot longer.
I had meant to ask you all earlier, are any of y'all going to TwitchCon or AGDQ or anything like that?
TwitchCon.
Yes, I will be
Okay.
going to hopefully both.
All right, Tom, you're not going, are you?
Not TwitchCon, but maybe AGDQ. We'll see.
Gotcha.
All right.
I haven't been to a GDQ.
Well, I was going to say, I got a pair of announcements for both here really quickly. So
Yeah,
first of all,
let's hear it.
Yeah, GDQX is back at TwitchCon San Diego from October 17th through 19th, so right around the corner for anyone going. We're going to be benefiting World Central Kitchen at GDQX. Check out the full schedule of GDQX 2025 at gdq.gg/schedule. That's going to be an awesome one. And speaking of awesome Games Done Quick 2026 will be live in Pittsburgh, PA from January 4th through the 10th. Registration is open, so be sure to register if you want to experience the event in person and upgrade to a foil badge by November 1st. Visit gdq.gg for more info. Foil badge, though, there. That seems pretty sweet.
Foil.
Yeah. Sounds fancy. Did any of y'all submit anything, or anybody in chat submit anything to AGDQ?
I did not.
Yes.
Mitch
Okay, what'd you submit?
Tom probably, yes.
Well, first of all, I'm also in
Yeah.
GDQX at TwitchCon. I'll be showing off Elden Ring Night Rain.
Let's
go.
Okay.
With Starro Chris and Yo Josh Areno. We'll be doing a three-person Night Rain showcase.
That'll be fun.
Since that game has trios as its sort of main feature. And then for AGDQ, I submitted Elden Ring, all bosses, 4 players, which we really hope to get in. We submitted it last time, and they were like, we really would like to get this, but like we don't really want Elden Ring this particular event. It wasn't at SGDQ, so I'm hoping they want Elden Ring again, and I get to show that off again with Starro Chris, Yo Josh Areno, and Lilagi. And then I've submitted some Sekiro, some Elden Ring Night Rain, and a very, very unknown Sekiro-like little game called Kanagi Usagi that is like 10 minutes to just beat the entire game. That I think would be very fun to show off. It's just a boss rush. It's just 8 bosses. Each of them takes a little over a minute. And yeah, it's a fun little time. So hoping some of that gets in.
Unfortunate that guy got me. It's all right.
Yep.
That's why we get the grace before this rooftop. It's been a while since they got me.
Okay. One guard down. I am poisoned, but we'll see.
Yeah. You've got a good number of heals left.
Yeah.
Oh, stand here.
Well, you know what? I'm looking forward to seeing what the Elden Ring community and the Souls community at large submits, because I always feel like this is I don't know how to put this, like a marathon staple almost, right? Because it's like it's almost its own genre at this point. So it's like we've been using this as a title for a genre, right? And it's always one of those, like, it stands out. It's like, oh my gosh, here comes the Souls likes, here comes here comes Elden Ring, here comes just a whole bunch of stuff. Do you all know what was proposed amongst the community? Like what maybe some of the more popular submissions are this time around?
I'm hoping the All Bosses 4-player is one of those, hopefully more popular ones. Tom also has submitted a lot of speedruns that involve the DLC for Elden Ring. So going through, starting a new character and getting all the way through the DLC and defeating the final boss Consort that you're going to see Swed take on here in a bit. As well as doing that plus the base game. So we call it Two Gods. Because the final boss of the base game says God Slain, and the final boss of the DLC says God Slain. So it's trying to beat the final boss of both of the experiences is also another really cool run to see. We have both run that a lot in the past, but Tom's a little faster than me right now, so maybe not in the future. Maybe I can get back to that later. So I want to get back to it too.
Awesome. I want my record
such
back.
a good run, man.
Yeah,
I love that.
It's such a good run. Yeah, and if he does get it in, maybe he would invite me for some commentary. Who knows? But yeah, that would be a fun one to see as well, for sure.
I love that drive, that I want my record back. It's just something that I don't hear quite as often anymore, and I love that. I love that drive to want to just improve one's time and to get that record back, you know?
I feel like Tom and Mitch have been shuffling records back and forth since Elden Ring's come out.
We've had a few bouncing back and forth.
Yeah. That's always good to see, though. It keeps the spirit of speedrunning going, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like, and again, you guys in chat, like, I'm just a little V-Sweat guy. These two guys, Tom and Mitch, they're like top speedrunners. I'm not a speedrunner. I like my challenge runs, but these guys know how to go fast. They are the top of the top, the creme of the creme.
I didn't tell you, Sweat, but I killed my Crucible Knights.
Thank you for letting me know that information.
So, you just have to kill Devonia. Yeah.
I'll go do Devonia. Why not?
He's pivoting now.
Did I go to the right place? Am I silly? Yeah, I did.
That looked like the right place, yeah.
You silly little Swed.
I'm a silly little Swed. Oops. Love Devonia. Big Devonia fan. A lot of cool stuff.
Oh, I get messed up by Devonia. I need to learn her.
So because Fia's Champs is evil, we're going to actually get a summon for this. It makes it a lot easier.
Ooh. Oops.
So we have the Great Shield Soldier Ashes. And you'll see what they can do, how strong they can be. Sometimes
you
they
could
just
also
suck.
use it for the invisible assassin after.
I will, yeah, I'm thinking of it. I'm thinking of doing that. Sometimes they suck and like just don't really help out at all, and they get blasted by
I am really surprised.
One of the champs, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens here.
Swed, you're making me nervous here, but this is also pretty epic.
All right, there we go.
Got her.
I think I could probably do this right now. Why not?
Ooh, a little skidoo tree?
Do you mind marking the combined Crucible Knight for me, Mitch?
Yes.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, let's do some Skadu tree.
I have to. Okay. Well, that'll do.
Is your fire giant alive?
Yes.
Okay. Sunflower. Let's do it.
Those shield guys
See
really
the,
are
see
just
the
bullying
shield
him.
guys having fun? Yeah, this is why I love them so much. This is what I used in All Remembrances whenever I ran that. All right, so the guy I just killed, he can use Carrion Slicer to absolutely decimate the shield guys. So that's why I was focusing him.
Yeah, and because they are skeletal, if they die, are those the ones that try to come back?
They don't come back, no.
Ah, not those ones.
But I think we're good.
Is there a boss in any of the Souls-likes and or Elden Ring, etc., where like you have to kill 3 things at once, and if you don't kill them within a certain time frame, they all fully regenerate? Is there anything like that in any of the Souls games?
Probably. Anyone can think of one?
Don't think so.
Oh, Duo Thronies in Dark Souls 2 has that.
Oh.
If you don't kill both of them at the same time, the other one revives the other one.
Oh,
okay.
yes.
Because I'm seeing a lot of similarities between, again, I haven't touched any of these quite yet, other than the first boss in Elden Ring that kicked my butt. But I do play a lot of raids in World of Warcraft, like the old school World of Warcraft, and some of these mechanics, albeit they're not like, you don't, jam the keyboard quite the way y'all are doing that with the controller here. But like some of the mechanics are kind of similar from what I'm seeing.
The classic Romulo and Julianne fight from Karazhan in World of Warcraft.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I think that is kind of the way that that things have been going is more into those more mechanic heavy, like, interesting other than just dodge and hit. And I think that that's a cool change to the genre. I think that FromSoft hasn't adopted it maybe as much as some of the more experimental other Souls-likes from other developers, but
I think Night Rain has really
stepped it up.
taken
Night Rain
that
definitely,
part of its
yeah,
formula.
yeah.
That's what I was about to say too. With like, think of Adele, right? And like how you have to like go to the Spirit Spring to dodge. That's so cool how they did that.
But yeah, definitely like mechanics-based bosses. We always hear like don't stand in the fire and things like that. But I'm starting to see more and more. The more I watch this, the more I kind of learn about it. Because this is like probably my second or third time I'm kind of watching and learning this. I'm like, hey, I recognize like bits of these mechanics from these old games I used to play. And it's really cool seeing the way how these mechanics are being added. And like you said, it's just not, hit and move away. So that's cool. I like that.
Wait, if you stand far enough away, you can just react to those explosions?
Of course. What do you mean?
Well, I thought you had to do like a silly like jump twice.
I see people do that. And I'm like, what are they doing?
What
I don't know
explosion?
why everyone does that. They just dodge
The
it.
Skidoo Tree Avatar.
Skidoo.
His final phase.
That's
Oh,
Yeah, I've seen people do that, Mitch. I'm not sure why. You just stand at because there's an initial explosion and then there's the laser beam that comes out of it. So you just space the explosion and dodge the laser. I'm gonna do Leda now.
I might try that if I'm forced into a final phase. I do like the up close dodge on the first one when he starts off the phase because it's like you're all set up for it. But yeah, after that it can be so scary.
For sure. All right, everyone's favorite fight time.
They're now both going to be fighting trio bosses. Tom's fighting the Crystallian trio, and Sweat is going to be fighting 3 NPCs back to back to back.
I love it for me.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I mean, you did keep Hornsent in the fight.
I know.
So.
And honestly, at this point, I'll never send him home. Like, it's just a meme at this point. So many people are like, you didn't get rid of Hornsent? I'm like, no, Hornsent's the homie.
Dryleaf Dane and our ally will never allow.
The and our ally. I can't. Hearing that, it just triggers my fight or flight.
It reminds me of two gods.
Yeah, I know.
Lord of America, you two deserve.
Nice
So-
Putrid Crystalline trio.
Do you all play like any other games outside of the Souls series? Just out of curiosity, I mean, where are your interests?
I played Dead by Daylight, and I would not recommend that to anyone.
Oh no.
But
I feel like there's a story there.
that's just not the greatest game. But I'm like the sunken cost fallacy at this time with me. I've just played it so much that I just play it. You know,
Yeah.
it's not the greatest game ever, but I play that. I play Kaizo Mario. It's fun too.
I like to play various other like difficult games. So like I've played like rage games, you know, like you're only up, get to work, things like that. Hollow Knight and Silk Song have been some recent ones that have been pretty awesome.
Just got
Claire Obscure.
Nice.
Can I take
Claire
the time?
Obscure, yep.
Can I take the time you mentioned only up to mention Curiosity releases
I
tomorrow
can't wait.
as of this
Yeah.
day. Let's go.
I'm in that game, dude. I can't wait to find
Same.
myself. Yeah, we're both in it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're both in it. Yeah. Did some voice parts in it.
That's cool.
Nice.
Cool. I'm a little kitty cat guy. Oh wow.
Make the
Well,
world.
there goes Leda.
Nice. Ala Blaster. My beloved.
All right, let's see
Swap
if
for
these
me.
soldier
Swap
guys
for me.
actually help.
Is that my mark or Tom?
It is your mark because Fia's Champs is already.
It's your mark. Thanks.
They're not helping.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
They're helping. They're helping.
Working.
They're keeping her in the corner. They're
It's
helping.
fine,
They're
it's
doing
fine.
the job.
They're
Just
doing
stand in
it.
between them. Just stand in between them.
See, oh, look at them. Yeah. See,
Now we're cooking.
Mitch, if I ever get a game in, I need you to be like my hype person.
Yes.
GDQ next because dang.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
let's go. Look, it's exciting. I can't help it. It's so good.
So no. The Only Up is not made by the same people who made Curiosity. Although you may recognize some of the people who made Curiosity. I'm just saying.
You might.
There are people from the
You might.
speedrunning and
You
Kaizo
might.
community who made Curiosity. You know.
And I've played it. It's fun. You guys should check it out. Comes out tomorrow.
Yeah. Comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
Definitely checking it out tomorrow.
It got a ton of wish lists too. I want to say it was like over 10K wish lists
That's
or
good.
something like
That's
that. Who
huge.
was talking
Wow.
about earlier?
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go be miserable and fight dragons. Nothing has ever gone wrong while fighting two dragons at once.
No.
Oh,
No,
two
no.
at once? That's
No.
twice as easy.
Where's this guy going? Like, where are you going, bro?
Where is
Where
he
are you
going?
doing? He's like, I'm done, dude.
Yeah.
I asked Lobos earlier, because that was like one of my first times seeing Elden Ring, and I'm like, is most of the bosses you just kind of like run up to the crotch and slash them? And Lobos is like, that's kind of a good description, honestly.
Yeah, pretty much.
That or run to their butt.
Yep.
Get to the butt.
Crotches and butts.
Get to the butt. Dancer Boreal Valley.
Dang, this looks intense. Sled. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Sweat does
I,
have
like,
an
literally feel
anti-dragon katana.
You got the
I'm just going
Hakuka?
through it. Yeah, I do.
Yep.
Okay.
Not to downplay Tom that was just running across on a horseback across this narrow bridge that I totally would have like Skyrim that thing like right off. So, I don't want to downplay that either, you know? I don't know how the horses control in this game though, because sometimes horses are okay.
It's a little weird. Yeah.
Not intuitive. Gotcha.
It's like mostly intuitive if you're like in motion. It's when you're going slowly that they like don't want to turn around at all, and they'll like you just hit a button to like turn your horse, and instead it'll like walk in like a big circle, and it's just like what are we doing here?
How did that miss?
Speaking of what are we doing here, what?
Oh, the dragons are just being silly little guys right now. But they're never not silly, so.
Yeah.
This is probably the silliest fight. Like, it's so silly.
Yeah, they like swap aggro between you and each other, so they're just like constantly just walking in random directions, and it's just really weird.
So Mitch, the worst mistake it sounds like you can make then, just from a casual point of view here, you don't want to kill one first. You want to make sure you kind of kill them together so they can keep attacking each other.
No, because the amount of damage they do to each other is very, very small. So I would say casually, the easiest thing to do is actually just to take out the non-boss one first. It has a lot less health, and then you just have a 1v1 with the dragon, which at this point in Elden Ring, you fought 15 dragons. What's one more? It's not that bad. But when they're both together, they sometimes will just both target you and then like both breathe fire, and then you just die.
Yeah,
okay.
It's bad.
All right.
Yeah.
But we got through it. You don't have to kill both. You just got to kill the one with the health bar, like Mitch mentioned. So I got my finger, so I don't know if... yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yep.
And speaking of butts and crotches here, Tom, that is an enormous creature. Oh, my goodness.
It's the fire giant.
Fire giant.
So normally you want to fight him with status or something, but Swed's got a lot of stuff to do, so we're going to have a fun lawn fight.
I do have a... Well, I mean... Not that much left. I just got to kill Senesax and Radon. I have.
Oh, you killed Letta.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She disappeared very quickly.
Oh, well. Senesax takes a long time.
You guys are going to be finishing at actually a very similar time.
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll be pretty close. As long as there's no Radon incident, I should be okay.
Yeah. So now you guys are in a race. Now
it's a race. Yeah. Now we're in direct competition.
Pride on the line.
I am gonna go get this Grace up here though for blue juice, and plus I haven't sat down, so I have none. So.
Yeah, definitely. You either need to go back and rest at the previous Grace, or go forward and rest at the next Grace.
I guess the previous one, right?
The previous one would be a little faster, yeah, because you can just warp back to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's actually a good point. I've never considered going back for that. If I do, I always go up here. But yeah, that makes sense that it's a little faster to do the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, probably the worst two fights of the DLC. Radon, Senesax, right? Anyone else worse than that?
The hardest two, probably. I mean, I don't know that I'd call Consort the worst.
No, he's good. I like him. I like Radon. Or I like Radon. No, I didn't like him before.
Senesax, though, I'll call him the worst. Frick that guy.
And get some more blue juice here. Probably just 3? I don't know. 2 would probably be fine, but...
Yeah. I do think casually, I do think Bale did give me more trouble than Senesax.
You know what I should also do, and I'm going to do it. Warrior Gershard.
Oh, okay.
A little extra damage here.
Yeah, it increases the damage of the weapon skills, and the weapon skill on that katana is a nice anti-dragon laser. Oh, not the fire. Please don't bounce. Please don't bounce. Okay. Fire in FromSoft games can just bounce off of walls and just go random directions. So
it's great stuff. Great stuff. How did they mess that up?
We really hope it does not happen. Okay, Tom getting very close on Fire Giant. I say jinxingly to make this an even closer race.
Now we're over here. Okay.
I think I like this boss, Mitch, but I just don't like the arena.
I
know your feelings.
I actually think the arena is super generally fine because it's pretty flat. I think the boss with the lightning exploding after everything is super overkill and really just like, okay, I'll dodge and then I'll dodge again and then I'll dodge again and then I'll dodge again and then there is no punish window. And then I'm sad.
Oh my god, I rolled wrong. You can do fire breath here, maybe? Oh, maybe not. Oh, two didn't really get that distance.
Yeah.
Oh, that's chunky.
So close. Oh, that was a weird roll.
Yeah, you got stuck on
He's stuck.
Yeah.
But there it is. Nice kill. Waiting for the enemy felled.
Let's go.
Hey, unmark that. Unmark that. That's my mark.
Oh.
That's a combined.
That's my mark.
That's mine.
Whoa.
My bad, my bad, my bad. Sorry.
All right, they now both have one solo square left, and then there's one last combined. And we are getting to the end here.
Yeah, so there's a new rule in Bingo Brawlers that we can't use the Stake America on this bridge. Because, like, if you die, you can use the Stake America and, like, teleports you to the other side of the bridge so you don't really have to worry about it. Because there's this, like, golem that shoots arrows at us. And I've never crossed this backwards. So we'll see how this goes.
Is it faster to use the stake?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're not allowed to, so yeah.
Well, you know, this isn't an official match if you really needed to.
I was going to say, I
think
won't tell anyone.
I think I'm going to do this.
So I'm doing really good on Senesax, getting a lot of those piercing attacks and the anti-dragon weapon arts. Oh,
I didn't hit his head there. Rip.
Yeah. He takes a lot more damage on the head and takes a lot more damage from pierce attacks. So you'll see that Sweat is mostly going for like running attacks that do a poke, as opposed to regular attacks that slash downward on him, because he's very resistant to slash, but very weak to piercing.
There we go.
Nice. Good Senesax kill.
I will quickly teleport and then mark. And now we got the big one.
Now the race. Can Swed beat Consort before Tom can get a belt?
He might. He might
do it. You gotta lock in here. It's not an easy fight. Doesn't matter how long you fought this guy. But I have 40 endurance, so I'm hoping that'll be enough.
40? Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I mean, for this boss, I think it's worth it.
Yeah, a lot of endurance is very nice. Honestly, whether or not you're parrying, it's just so nice. All right, he is locked in. This is the final boss of the DLC. The, in most people's opinion, hardest boss in the entire game. But he is making quick work of this first phase. The first phase is not the reason people call it the hardest boss in the game. The second phase is going to add a whole lot more to it. Every single attack is going to get more dangerous. The follow-ups are going to get longer. The punish windows are going to get shorter. But so far, Swed doing a great job of just getting us to there. Okay, now we're in the second phase.
Now the fight starts.
Now the real fight starts, yeah. Unfortunately, starting with a big stall. This one, you just have to run very, very far away. Otherwise, you will get hit by these light illusions that he sends out. Oh my gosh, he got clipped by an attack. I thought it was going to combo, but he manages to still get the roll. Just barely. Okay, dodging all the way around, getting some good punishes in. That was a really, really long time that he couldn't hit him, but finally got some in. Oh no, gets hit by some light beams there as well. Very low on health. Oh, this is good though to see. So he just kind of backs off here. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little slow. Yeah, because he's going to T-pose afterwards and do this big light explosion. But gives Swed plenty of time to heal.
What is that?
Oh my God.
What are these fillers?
Oh,
come on.
Yeah. Those lights were definitely tough. Unfortunately, back down to half health, has to heal one more time. Another stall. Wow, this is
very unfortunate.
This is some kind of Radon, yeah.
Uh-oh, I'm getting hit here too.
Ooh, yep, can't get far enough away because there was a wall there.
Yep.
Oh, it does die.
No, Tom's gonna win.
Tom's gonna win.
And yeah, there's no way to dodge that without distance. So getting up close to that wall there, very unfortunate. But I mean, you know.
Yeah, you can get hit by the first 4 and then dodge the last bit. It's actually used in speedruns.
Yeah, do you know what I do? I do something similar. I get hit by the rock, then lay on the ground.
Oh, yeah. I guess that works.
That works too, yeah. You can do that. I do that. But I didn't realize that. I thought I had more room than I did, so I didn't bother. Oh, come on, bro. Let me fight you.
Another stall. Ooh. Got a little hit there, but it's okay. Plenty of healing time.
Ooh, if I die one more time. Oh, well, no, I already got good 4 good. Well, no, I can go. I know what I'm going to do. If I die again, I know what I'm going to do.
Okay. Is it parry shield?
No. It should be, but no. It is Crimson Seed.
Tom going for the ulcerated tree spirit here. To get that bell bearing. Oh, gets grabbed though. Big damage from the grab. Has to be very careful in trying to get up and heal here. Okay, gets a nice attack where the tree spirit just breathes fire and you can just walk behind him and heal. Sweat getting even more stalling. Still in the first phase.
There's a lot of stalling.
Yep.
Stagger? No. One more?
Not quite. Into the second phase. Maybe you get a stagger in the second phase. Yeah.
Okay.
Not quite. And then he does the T-pose.
Fantastic.
Yeah, both of them having tougher fights than you might expect. Okay, Sweat getting a little clipped by those light pillars. This is really what makes the second phase so difficult, is that every single attack, or almost every single attack, there will be these extra light pillars afterwards. So if you're not in the right position, they will just hit you after your roll and take you down. Tom, though, almost has the ulcerated tree spirit down, just needs a few more hits. One more. There it is.
Let's go.
Tom marking his square. Swed still needing to get through the second half of Consort's health. We've got Cinema. It's all on Swed.
Come on, Swed, I believe.
We put as much pressure as we can on him.
All the pressure, please.
All the pressure. All right, nice dodges around. So that's one of the good ways to avoid a lot of the light pillars, is to kind of dodge around Radon so that the light pillars go in front of him and don't hit you. Didn't have a chance to heal there. He's still very low. He needs to play this so well. Still no chance to heal. Still not a big chance to heal.
I got one here.
Come on. There it is. That's a good chance to heal. Whew. Swed just kept his calm and said, hey, I know these are not heal opportunities. I'm not even going to try. Not going to try to attack. Just play it super safe. So very, very nice play there. Unfortunately, another stall. A nice dodge on that. Good. This can give you a nice punish. Oh, and now the big meteor is not going to be able to stagger him out of it, so he's got to dodge it in some way. Which way is he going to do? Okay, just the run sideways to it. Yep. This is the safest way to do it. There are some ways that you can dodge a little closer to it, but they are very risky. You have to time them right or you just die, because that meteor does ridiculous damage. Ooh, gets a little tagged. Nice job keeping his composure and dodging afterwards, though. Okay, avoid the hug.
That's a lot of these attacks.
Stalling again. Yep.
You didn't get it far enough away here, too. You could hit me. Oh, I did. Okay.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
And it's not that attack is scary. It's just I'm losing all my poise buildup. All my bleed buildup is going away every time he stalls like that. That's the big issue.
Yeah, it is just very, very slow. There is a way to maintain the poise, but only if you have some throwing darts. And in order to do that, you also have to stay close enough that you do have to take some damage. So you keep poise, but you exchange some of your health for it.
Yeah, you can block the clones, and they do like chip damage.
Ugh,
yeah,
I hate that.
Alternatively, if your stamina is really low, you can actually just let the clones hit you, and they won't do too much of your health.
Yeah.
All 4 of them together does maybe like 15% of your health.
Yeah, not too
honestly,
bad.
if this could do it, might even be less. Might be like 5 to 10%. Okay, the last stall, hopefully.
No!
Did I actually?
I wonder what happened right there, because I did press roll, but I didn't get it.
You got clipped by the first one.
Oh, well. Honestly, I don't think it could go much worse than that one. But I am going to go take 2 seconds. Actually, no, I'm not. I have no money. Never mind.
I believe in you, Swed.
I also
You got
believe
it,
in you,
man.
and I
You
appreciate your
got it.
beliefs. Sky, I'm going to do my best.
You got this.
All right, it is kind of nice that every attempt of consort, you get a little chill phase to like cool down before you have to get back into the intense second phase.
Yeah, it is a nice little cooldown. Just to remember how to fight him normally. Or like not have to like clench so hard.
Yeah. And just like recover your nerves. Just be like, yeah, I definitely can get these dodges here. Like,
yeah, I think phase 1 is like one of my favorite boss fights in this game.
Yeah, phase 1
especially
is so
when
good.
they
Phase 2 a little over the top of
fix
phase
the cross cut. Like after that, like it just feels so good. It's like Godfrey or like, you know, phase 1 of Horaloo.
Yeah,
the base game.
That's fair. I wanted to try something. That was a choice. I wanted to try something a little cheeky.
Greedy.
A little cheeky there.
I mean, I appreciate it, but that was...
Oh, you know what else I could do is I could give myself actually more than just 9 flasks, because I don't need my blue anymore.
You could.
That's true.
There's something I could do. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, you don't always run out of flasks, more so than just kind of get bursted down instantly, but always nice to have more.
The Pontiff.
Yeah, I think I've heard some of the attacks are kind of pontiffy.
Well, that attack is Pontiff's like big combo.
I'm gonna show you what I do here,
is it?
Mitch.
Get hit, lay on the ground. Ah, okay.
If you just spam roll at that point, it works.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you've got plenty of healing flasks. You could even combine that with throwing a dagger, and I think that would keep his poise.
I don't know if I have a dagger, do I? I actually might, now that I think about it. I think I picked some up on the way to get Later's rune.
Yeah, and you almost always have some beast bones to craft some as well.
True, at this point especially.
Yeah.
I don't like where he's at there.
Yeah,
he's gonna jump. You don't want to be in that corner. Yeah.
How does he spawn?
Yeah.
Is he gonna spawn up there still? Oh, he does.
He should. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he was closer to the wall, it would have been the other side.
Bruh.
Nice. Down to 3 heals left. But not a lot of health left on Radon either. Pierce damage is putting in work. One more bleed proc would do it, but I'm not sure.
I don't think I've gotten a single one.
There.
Hey! There's one.
Hey.
Look at that.
Waiting for Godslain.
Godslain.
There it is.
Huge.
We did it.
Very nice.
And
Is that time?
That is time. Yeah, time. Honestly, if I didn't die, I would have been sub 2. Rip.
Yep.
Ah.
Ow, wow.
All good. All good.
Good.
You did a great
fun
job,
time.
Sweat. You did a great job.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, cinema. Hold on.
Cinema.
There we go.
All right, looks like 20313. Now that's close enough to 2. Close enough to 2.
Well, I'm bored.
But I get
Honestly, a lot of late game squares. What was the last time we did a Blackout board? I think it was only like 1 hour and 30 or 40. I remember we did like a 2v2v2
one. Yeah.
Yeah, we've had much faster ones for sure.
But honestly, this is great for a showcase because you guys get to see a lot of cool boss fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the content seed, right? Like that was the content board.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
All about the content.
I just wish there was Midra on there. I want to see.
No, you don't.
I do.
I'm notoriously
I
bad
want
at
to see
that fight,
that.
and I will not be
That's
slandered.
why I want to see it. I want it.
I
So
need to sit down with him, Nidra.
Real quick before we go into our break, because we have a little bit of bonus content for you.
More content.
More content. Yeah,
content.
absolutely. Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about that during the break. But I just, real quick, want to hear your initial reactions to what we just did. What do you think overall? Not just about the ending.
Are you talking to us? Yeah.
Absolutely.
My reaction to what we just did, I mean...
Yeah.
I liked the board. I don't think I made too many drastic mistakes in my routing. Just looking at the board right now and trying to see if there was anything I would have did different. I mean, most of the things that I did wrong was intentional, like the kill-free bosses with the Knight of their name. I should have combined that with both Death Knights and into Edred, but instead of doing Edred, I wanted to do a bigger boss, Rolana, for the cinema, for the good people. But, I had a blast, Sky. Anytime that you guys have us on here doing anything, we're always happy to be here and hanging out with the chat and putting on a good show for everyone. What about you, Tom?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I was worried about, like, throughout the whole thing was where am I going to get another weapon? Because the Dancer Blades were good to start with, but towards the end with the larger enemies and the enemies that, like, strike is better, I was really hoping to get a good strike weapon, which I got lucky on, that I got this Beast Hammer that I'm using now. That kind of closed the run for me, and I think the routing went pretty well. It's a couple of things that I had a death or two, but I mean the invisible assassin, I didn't expect to have to fight that. But yeah, I think it was a good
cool.
time.
You got to show off the summon the boys to help out with.
Yeah,
the
that really helped. It was
cool.
like immediate. It was immediate first try after that.
Cool. And Mitch, anything to add?
I think that was a great showcase. I think the routing was really cool there. Got to see all the different things that you could see. I appreciate you guys, putting in the effort to make it a little more content with the invisible assassin, with Rolana, things like that. And I think that was an awesome showcase, and you guys both killed it out there. So
thanks, Mitch.
awesome
Thank
job.
you for commentating as always. You do such a good
thank
job
you.
every time.
Always. All right. Well, we still have more. Welcome back to Random Number Generation. I'm joined here by VSWED, MPT, and Mitchers, and this is Elden Ring, but we're having a little bit of a different format this time. I think we're going to have a little bit of a competition here. Mitch, do you want to talk about what the format's going to be?
Yeah, so this time they're both going to be doing only DLC squares so that they can do a 1v1 where they're both doing the same things, and whoever gets to that square and completes it first achieves that square, and the other person cannot. So they're basically racing to see how many of the squares each of them can complete before the other. So if they go for the same square at the same time, whoever completes it first, they get the point. If they go for different things, maybe they start trading points 1 for 1. But yeah, it is going to be a very different format where they've got to guess what each other are doing. We're also in a call together, which is not normal. So I will try not to spoil everything that they're doing, but obviously I've got to describe what's going on. So they might get some hints. We'll see if it changes at all how they play. But if it does, it's all for fun. There's no like, oh, you were cheating. You heard when Mitch said, "Oh my God, he's killing Rolana right now."
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes, and it should be a fun showcase here. So are you guys all ready to start it up?
Yeah, count us down.
I'm good on my
All
side.
right. Let's get it started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
And just to kind of reiterate what Mitch is what Mitch was just explaining is that normally when we do these bingo matches and our practice matches on our own channel or in the actual league itself, we're obviously not in a call together because then you'd be able to hear what the other team is doing. And other than that, we're showing you guys more so what a game could look like if you were interested in the normal format, because the normal format is competitive, one team against the other team, whereas the other format we just did was where we were working together to clear the board as quick as possible. This is a little more 1v1 oriented, but again, like how Mitch said, we're gonna be hearing Mitch commentate, so that's gonna give me an idea of what squares Tom's working on. Normally that's not the case, but for this showcase, I think you guys understand that it's just a little bit more for a little bit of fun.
Yeah, and this board in particular is an interesting one. Usually when you've got 25 squares of DLC stuff, there's a lot of rush. This board, not a lot of rush. There's definitely the top right larval tiers is a potentially rushable one that one or both of them might head for. Might be a race. We'll see what happens. There is level 5 revered ash towards the bottom left that takes a little bit longer to do, but you don't have to be too set up for. There's 3 DLC ashes of war towards that bottom left, where you can get 3 of those just having to kill 1 scarab and then pick up 2 other ones. Let's see here. There's Kill the Wounded Kindred of Rot, which is in the top left, which isn't an early square necessarily because you have to get all the way into Shadowkeep in order to get the recipe, but is one that doesn't take too much out of your way. Like you want to get to Shadowkeep at some point anyway, so going over and grabbing the recipe doesn't take too much time out. So is one that we might see relatively early.
I dare you to go for perfumed oil. I dare you.
I'm already on my second larval tier, bro. I don't know what you're doing.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. I'm literally halfway to Verdigris Discus.
You don't have
what do you mean?
2.
He's
What are you even talking about?
I literally got my 3rd in a second here.
Yeah, so they mentioned a few others that they could go for early. Perfumed Oil of Rana requires you to go pretty far out of your way down to the coast, but it's just a pickup, so you don't have to fight anything yet, so it's something you could go for early. And Verdigris Discus, once you get into the Skidoo Altus, that's actually a very good one to go for that one of them might be going for. That is, you just have to get a key to unlock the area, and then you have to go to the area and then pick it up. Both of those take some time, but not a overly long amount of time, so definitely one that they could go for first as well with both of them. Now, I will spoil to both of them that they are going slightly different paths here.
I figured.
Okay. Slightly different paths. That means I'm winning this race because Tom said he figures. Got it.
Yeah.
This is all speculation. I have no idea what I'm talking about, by the way.
I will expect that, probably each of them, ends off with being happy with what they did at the start, because I think both of them, their plans are going to hopefully come to some decent fruition here.
It's always good.
Yo,
And
mark
again,
that square in a minute 3. I dare you.
A minute 3. A minute 3.
Did we mention
Let's see.
that whenever one of us gets a square, it is locked out for the other person? So if we ended up both going for the same square at the start of the game, the first person to get that square, they get the square, and then your opponent's kind of left stranded in the water, not able to get the square they had just put the time in for. On top of that, they might not have much map progress anymore. So, we're getting sniped off a square at the start. It's really rough. Sometimes I'll do not the obvious play just to make sure that doesn't happen. Like sometimes you always got to play the board a little different every time. You're never going to be like, I'm going for this every single time, no matter what. It all matters where the board takes you, what squares are in different locations, because that's another thing. Excuse me. It's another thing we didn't really mention too much. Is that the center square is the most important square. Maybe Mitch could go into that a little bit about the mathematics behind all of it.
I'm already fighting Death Knight.
That's good.
There's the third larval tier in a
That was
minute
a
and
slow
whatever you
larval
said.
tier, Sweat.
Yeah, well, I am giving you a chance. Okay.
But yeah, so the way that it works is if they can get 5 squares that are in a line, they instantly win. So even in this little 45-minute showcase where we might not be able to get all the way the entire boards filled out, if somebody can get 5 in a row in a line, they just instantly win. Game is over. Insta win. So if you kind of then look at, what lines go through which squares, if you had something like Heal the Wounded, Kindred of Rot in the top left-ish, there are 2 lines that go through that, one horizontal and one vertical. But if you look at right next to it, Acquire Yolan and Ana, that is on 3 lines, vertical, horizontal, and diagonal. And then most importantly, the center square is in 4 lines, vertical, horizontal, diagonal one way, and diagonal the other way. So that makes the center square the most valuable in terms of both setting up lines that you might potentially get yourself and blocking lines from your opponent. Yes, that mysterious creature is sure being weird.
Wait, what is the creature? I need to know what the creature is. It's definitely not a crab on the way to the oil. Right?
Yeah, why would I go that way?
Why would it be?
Why would I go for a crab on the oil? Who would do such a thing? That's a weird first play.
Yeah, it is a weird first play. It's almost like a
why would I go for that?
Yeah.
Oh, this is awful weather. Yep.
No, I bet you I bet you Swed might go for it next. I'm just saying. He does
I'm doing that line.
He does like the South.
You might be doing it right now.
It's possible. It's possible.
You might already be halfway there.
Ooh, okay. I see you.
Or you might not.
True. Maybe I'm not. Who knows?
I see
Maybe
you.
it's not. Who knows? Who is to say?
I think he just finished Tolier Skip.
I literally landed on the ground when you said that. That was to the second. I hit the ground when you said that.
I'm not looking at your stream, I swear, dude.
And I mean,
I
honestly,
feel like
jokes aside, I know
that's,
he's not. And that's just how much we play these games. Like, we can just, we just know, what the other person's doing. That's another good thing to point out, actually, is in our bingo program that we're using, you guys can't see it, but there is a, what's it called, Mitch? It's like the
text log?
Like the log. Yeah, there's like a log. Yeah. And the log tells us at exactly what times squares are marked. So us being, the bingo people that we are, we can then do some quick math in our heads and figure out, hey, could Tom have done anything in between these 2 marks? If the mark is 5 minutes, and you can really do some detective work is what I'm trying to say. It's without getting too deep into it. So, Tom was able to know, I bet you're just finishing Tolier Skip right now because he's played so much and just knows, innately. Which is really impressive.
Yep,
it really is.
I feel like that should be a rule. If your opponent guesses exactly what you're doing at that exact moment, you just have to confirm it.
Yeah, I mean, I had to there. That was to the second. Torrent didn't even take a gallop after landing, and you said it. It was perfect.
Oh, Tom going for some interesting jumps here.
Very interesting jumps.
Very interesting jumps.
Too much information being revealed. Yeah.
Well, you knew he was on Tiolier skip, so, you know.
What would be an interesting jump? The only thing I can think of is like...
Where would one have an interesting jump?
I'm going to say
jump.
like... Morth runes down, I guess?
No.
That's my guess.
No, not close, but no cigar.
Okay.
So I'm probably wondering why Tom maybe hasn't marked a square yet.
Yeah,
Feels like
what is
maybe
he
there was
doing?
time to get a square at this point.
That oil play, dude. He's halfway there now, I'm telling you.
It could be. It could be.
This is fun. Why don't we do this more? We're going to call together play. This is awesome. I love this. This is the first time I think I've been in a call with someone.
I don't think we've ever had a lockout match with open comms.
No, I don't think we've ever done open comms. This is
at
fun.
least I haven't. Yeah.
I like this.
Chad is correct. It was the new skip to Jory that Tom was doing. Yep, that is the one.
Tom. That's a deep cut. No one in chat's going to understand that meme. That is a deep cut.
Yeah.
Basically, there's someone in our community that's been finding all these ridiculous skips that have, like, they literally have no value, but technically they do. But like, there's no way the situation would ever come into fruition. But it's just jokes and memes. But
I'm about to mark his first square. Oh, he's done it.
That was what I was gonna do.
Oh no!
Or was it?
Here comes perfumed oil, Mark.
Oh wait, I didn't do this.
I'm gonna force you into matting hand, just so you know.
That's not very nice of you.
Well, that's not even Midra. You gotta
It's Jory.
somehow force him to do Midra.
It's Jory.
Yeah.
Close enough.
As close as you get on this board. Ooh,
indeed.
Interesting Swed side.
Ooh, indeed.
Discovery.
A very relevant discovery. Oh, I just realized I'm behind on something, but it's okay. It's all right.
Oh, a discovery on Tom's side?
Stop discovering things that I don't know about.
Sexy discovery.
It's probably the Dragahagaka or whatever it's called, whatever you call it.
Yeah, dude.
Dragahagaka. I'm just going to burn the
Both
tree.
are making use of their discoveries here.
I know I will be, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, a pretty cool
yeah.
board. I like this.
Yeah,
This is a nice board.
A little bit of
good
everything.
mix of mid-game for sure.
Yeah,
where
yeah,
you
that's
can-
the boards I like the most. I think mid-game. Normally,
Yeah.
like, not normally, but a lot of the time when we play these matches, chat, it's a lot of early game rushes, a lot of guesswork. I like the boards, I think, more where you kind of like set up a little bit and kind of reaction play off the person you're playing against. That's just me, though.
Yeah, a lot of boards can have a lot of early game and then a lot of late game and just like nothing in between. And it gets like this really weird, awkward spot where it's like all the early squares were claimed, 15 minutes ago and nothing has happened since on the board. But a nice mid-game board, it's like there's constantly just like, oh, I just saw him mark this. That means I know he's over here, so I'm going to go over here instead. So it's a lot more mind gamesy.
I hope I bought something. I don't think I did. Oh, no. Did I? Please tell me I did.
Did you?
I did.
You did.
I did. I, for some reason, didn't think I did, but I did.
Nice, goodbye. All right, Tom heading towards an objective.
Great comms, great comms.
Yep.
Just-
And there's an objective right here that I can that Tom is certainly on the way to.
But I'm on the way to mine. What if we're on the same way? I don't want to be on the same
Swed
way.
on the way to an objective as well. Oh my goodness. Who will get to their objective?
I'm so scared now. Oh, I started with something I shouldn't have. Hold on. There we go. Whoops.
Tom having no trouble so far at all with his objective.
I know what he's doing. Just oh my god.
What am I doing?
I don't.
What
You're
am I
doing the
doing?
bear, dude. Let's be real with each other for just a second. Like you're doing the bear. I'm not. And I'm just getting here, so I'm not very happy. But maybe you're not doing the bear. I don't know. He's doing the bear, chat. Let's be real. But I'm better at the bear.
Swed certainly does seem to be doing very well against his objective. Tom pretty close on his objective, though.
It's almost like he's good at the objective, too.
What? Oh, and it looks like Tom is going to have his objective right now.
Oh, would you look at that?
Oh, wow.
I killed a red bear.
Wow.
What?
It turns out they were racing the whole time, and Tom got it.
So normally in this situation, chat, the person that loses out on the square, aka me, would pivot off. However, the reason I'm not pivoting off is because there is another square on the board where you have to kill the bear, the lion, and the hippo. So there is still reason for me to continue on here and try to get this done. I also never equipped my heals, so that's bad.
That's bad. Yeah, you might want those.
Gotta tank this. Yep. Oh! Calculated.
All right, Tom already on the way to his next objective.
No, he's supposed to still be waiting for me. Tom, hold on. Let me catch up.
I'm riding an elevator, all right? You're safe.
He's going to hippo?
He's
No. Oh, that is not the heal button because I don't have it in my pouch. Okay.
No, don't.
Oh, you know, what if he just didn't?
That's fair.
What if
he
I
has like a
didn't?
hippo incident? It could happen.
I could have a hippo incident. I have been known to have an incident with a hippo in the past.
Oh, this is actually so fun. I didn't think it'd work out this well, but it's actually super funny.
Swed definitely heading to some sort of objective as well.
Definitely
I'm
heading
pretty sure.
towards something.
Where would one head? Where would a Swed head?
I'm probably doing something.
Well, yeah, he had a little trouble with that thing that he was just doing.
I know, dude. I always
do
struggle
like
getting that.
Doing something.
Oh, there's 3 DLC. That's actually a really interesting square. The 3 DLC Legendary Ashes of War.
The 3 DLC Legendary Ash Summons, which requires you to do Flora Sacks, which requires you to kill Bale.
It's a very interesting square addition for this year.
You are not getting that done in 45. I'm just
absolutely.
If either of you goes for that, I don't know. That is not happening.
Never underestimate me, Mitch.
Okay.
I will have a Scadu 3 Great Katana with Holy and get it done in 20 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm heading towards the objective, surely.
He's so ahead of me, and I hate it. That's fine.
Pivot, Swed. Pivot.
I ain't pivoting, dude. I'm about to catch up. Watch this, guys. Watch this kill. Watch this. The unlocked hippo meta.
The square that they are theoretically discussing that one or both or neither of them could be going for is you have to kill a bear boss. So it has to be like that red bear. Has to be a hippo boss, which the golden hippopotamus is the only one in the DLC. And has to be a lion boss, which there are 2 dancing lions. One that is early on in Bellarat, which Bellarat also has synergy with level 5 Revered Ash, and one later in the Rau Ruins, which is significantly more difficult, including a phase where it does Death Blight that can instantly kill you from full health if it happens to get enough Death Blight build up on you. So very scary to go for that one, and generally players will go for the Bellarat one if they are going to go for that square. You know, emphasis on if.
Those are good.
I'm definitely going for that square.
Definitely.
I mean,
Sled
it's got
doing a good job on
it's
his
got good synergy
his progress here. Good progress.
with that Rever dash. You know, it's good synergy.
Mm-hmm. It is, yeah. If you were to do that, it would be good synergy. The level 5 Revered Ash requires a total of 7 pickups of Revered Ash, and there are actually 4 in Bellarat, so you only need 3. There are 2 that you can get over towards Bonnie Village, and then you can get 1 more kind of wherever. You can get it over at Prospect Town. You can get it in the lower sort of area after doing Tiolier skip, which would get you closer to something like the Perfumed Oil of Rana that they've talked about before. So there are a lot of possible Revered Ash locations that you could do if you wanted to do that as your synergy. Yes, the shared comms is very chaotic. It's like I want to say a lot, but at the same time, I don't want to say anything.
You can say whatever you'd like, Mitch.
Oh, don't worry, Mitch. I know I'm not doing great right now. Trust me.
All right, Tom, definitely going for an objective.
Yeah.
There's definitely an objective.
That makes me sad, considering I'm also going for
Can you not?
objective.
I'm having a little trouble with his objective. No, it's going a little better now.
How do you get so far ahead of me? It's craziness. He's so far ahead.
Yikes!
Oh, Tom's got to be careful. Oh, he's got
That sounds great for me. I'm not sure what's happening, but...
Wait, does it... Wait.
I don't think it works. I don't think it works.
I don't think it works. I don't think it works. Wait. I think it does.
There's so much I want to know.
Dude,
what's happening?
I did it.
Does it work?
It should work. It should work.
What did he do? What happened?
It worked.
What? Oh, no.
Oh,
I told you where I was going to force you.
No.
Oh.
That's actually a really good play.
Thank you.
Yeah, later rune, and I actually didn't even know that gives an Ash of War.
That's what I meant. Yeah, that was a really good play.
Yeah, given that neither of them had taken that square away, it is one that you can do pretty early, but neither of them committed to going for the Scarab. So instead, getting the later rune also gave that third Ash of War. Very big synergy play, and Sweat is definitely not happy about that, which he will tell you himself.
I am not stoked.
A single picture.
It's fine. I can beat him to burn the tree, surely.
Yeah.
Or something. And now that's actually a really good point, is like, I'm sure there's some people maybe in chat thinking like, so if you're Tom, you just get a bingo because you get a line, right? Not necessarily all the time you want to do that. And the reason is because there's still 2 objectives. Now, while Tom has a lot of dominance on that line right now, there is a lot that goes into completing both of those objectives. So if Tom was going to try to push both of those objectives and put all his eggs into one basket and try to get the bingo right away, what might and probably would happen is I would complete one of the 2, nullifying his time that he spent on one of them, where he could now go and do a lot of the middle kind of the road, middle game squares like Mitch was mentioning. There's a lot on this board that he could go do right now. So I guess we'll just have to see what he chooses. If I was him, I don't know what he's doing. I'd be healing the Kindred, because that's just, it's more bulldoze. He's ahead. Just go get the stuff. Yeah, and he's laughing because he knows I know. I know what's happening. Oh, I know. It's like we play every day.
Me? Heal Kindred? What? Who does that?
Nah.
I was actually going to do something different, but now that you called me out, I'll do it.
Now he has to.
But it is a good play. That's like what you would want to do. Because Tom knows he's ahead of me, and if there's a square that's kind of progression locked like that one, you could just bulldoze like straight through and just, you know, pick up more and more and more and more and more. And there's nothing the person behind you can really do about it.
Yeah, so sometimes if you're the person behind, you can either try to like keep going along that line and skip, let's say, one objective that your opponent does so that you can get back into the lead, or you can say, they're ahead of me enough, I'm going to go somewhere else and do something else instead. Trying to follow exactly what they're doing and do every single most efficient thing is a recipe to losing, you know, many squares in a row, but you know, finding some way to gain that advantage back is really what you need to do. And that's a hard thing to do. That's something that, you know, if you're a beginner bingo player, it feels insurmountable, feels impossible, feels like, wow, this game, you just whoever wins the first square wins the entire game. But as you get better and better at playing it, you find ways to basically use the information that you have that your opponent doesn't against them. Because you know what they've done, and they have no idea what you've done so far.
Just like how Tom doesn't know I'm about to get this oil square.
That's exactly right.
Dude, you won't.
I mean, I don't know how you're going to get the oil square when you're currently heading to the Matting Hand NPC.
That's a great point, actually.
Yeah. And there is Swed's call being correct again. Tom,
I wasn't gonna actually do it, but he called it out, so now I feel like I had to.
No, you had to, and that was required.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
This is actually going to be tough what I'm going to go for here, but I have to go for it.
Oh, he's going for it. I'm not 100% sure what he's going for.
Why are you like this?
And sometimes, you know, sometimes it can be worth it to not pivot. Like sometimes, you know, in hindsight of like you're watching somebody, you're like, oh, you should have pivoted. You never should have gone for that square. Of course, your opponent was going to beat you on it. But sometimes you gotta make them do it. There are a lot of players that will get ahead on something and then just not finish it.
Yeah,
because they'll. And so calling them out on that and keeping going and saying, you'd better finish it before I do, sometimes is a great play where you can snipe away squares that your opponent thought they had locked in, that they just never finished off. So it's all mind games and it's all guesses, and sometimes you guess wrong, but if you guess right, it can work out really well.
Dude.
I hate that dude, too.
I hate that dude.
I hate that dude. I don't know.
Oh, no, I have no more heals.
Oh, God. Oh, I hate that dude. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna...
Yeah. Okay, don't hate that dude too much anymore.
Okay.
All right, Swed definitely making some progress here.
Ow.
Oh, I think I see the play that Swed is making. I think I know where he's gonna go after this. But we shall see. Still working on this progress.
Where would a little Swed go?
I'm heading for an objective.
Probably gonna get sniped on this.
You know, it is always possible. But having a little trouble with this progress.
Yeah, I'm gonna get sniped.
Okie dokie.
Okay, progress being made.
Yeah, we gotta lock it.
Oh, okay. He's locking in. Oh, He understands now. Oh, and then, okay. Yeah.
What is happening?
I see the line. I understand now. I didn't understand now. I understand now.
He understands.
What on earth is happening over there?
I
They're
see the line. I see the line.
against me.
Oh, man, I want to. Can I deafen you guys for a second so I can tell the chat?
If you want.
Hold on. Do I get a server deafen? Oh,
I think I
Palms
got
deafened?
deafened. I did.
okay. Now Sweat. Actually, Sweat is already. I don't need to. Okay, so I think he's going for 3 bosses with Knight in the Name, which ends with Rolana, which gets him a Remembrance weapon, which he can then use to go into Belurat, get the 5 Revered Ash, and kill the Lion with the Remembrance weapon, which gets him Bear, Lion, Hippo.
He's got it. It's like you've played
He's
before,
got
Mitch.
it. Let's go. All right. We can undeafen. Okay.
You
And being
done
able to see
conspiring?
synergies down
We're done,
5-1, I think that goes back to like what Mitch said about if you're new, it's hard to like come back. But you got to find stuff on the board that gives you a chance, regardless of how grim it looks.
Yeah, and I now know for sure exactly what Sweat is going for, and all I can say is I approve. This is a line that I like.
It's not the attack I was expecting there.
Was that meant to be a pun? This is a line that you like. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know, I didn't think about it, but oftentimes I don't think about puns, and then I claim that I made them on purpose. So let's say yes.
Also, I want to make sure, what do we have, about 15 minutes left? I want to make sure you all had time to shout yourselves out, too. And make sure you let us know about your channel and if there's anyone else you want to shout out as well, too.
Mitch, go first.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm currently chilling in the Bingo Brawlers League, hosted by Captain Domo. Big shout outs to Captain Domo for putting that on. He is the reason that Bingo is as big as it is for Elden Ring. That is for sure. And so just practicing and getting ready for that. Other than that, you can just generally find me streaming every day on twitch.tv/Mitriz. And yeah, that's about it. And of course, shout outs to our wonderful players VSwed and Nuclear Pasta Tom, who are also in said Bingo Brawlers, and I'm sure they will mention that themselves as well.
I mean, there's 12 of us in the Bingo Brawlers League. Ooh, so lucky I was in water. And you'll find me doing a lot of the same, doing a lot of really difficult challenges on a lot of different games. Main game, Elden Ring as of late, but I like doing Kaizo Mario hacks. I'm currently doing a hitless run in this game, Elden Ring, where I'm doing all 207 bosses in the game without receiving an instance of damage from anything that is a boss or an enemy. That is what I've been working on as of late. Tom, what about you?
I've just been mostly focusing on Bingo.
Mm-hmm.
And usually you can find me doing like challenge runs and speed runs. So challenge runs sometimes are like no-hit runs or like deathless runs. And that's generally what I like to do on my channel. Mostly Souls-like content. I would like to branch out into some more stuff similar to that. I like playing games like Clair Obscure. I like Silk Song as well. And it would be cool to learn the speedrun of that too. So I might be doing that in the future. But at the moment, the main focus is bingo. Want to keep doing well. Enjoy the practice matches that we all have pretty much every night. It's a lot of fun. And that's what you find over at my channel.
I wanted to, and now that we're done with our shoutouts, I wanted to give, Mitch mentioned it, I want to give a personal shoutout again to Captain Domo. That is where the matches are hosted on his channel. We stream them on ours as well, but there is a whole broadcast over there with commentary. That's where all the chat's at. So big shoutouts to Mr. Captain Domo. He is the one putting on the season 5 of Bingo Brawlers, the thing that we're showcasing today. Is similar to the format over there. The only difference is that it's 2v2. So, if you guys enjoyed your time watching this and you want to see more, we're going to be doing practice tonight on our respective channels. Come say hi. Come say, hey, we saw you on GDQ and we'd love to see you.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, that bingo season happens over the course of like a month plus. So it has started. One weekend has gone by, but there are plenty of more weekends to go. So we're in the middle of it. We're in the thick of it, but it is by no means like, at the end and I've missed it all. It is there's a whole round robin stage where every team faces every other team. And then at the end of it, there's going to be like elimination finals, win or go home. And so it's going to be very exciting. Big prize pool on the line as well. Captain Domo, crowdfunded some help with that, and the audience came in big. So there's a nice prize pool, and yeah, we're all very excited for that, and also stressed because it's so stressful.
A little
it is so stressful.
A little stressful.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
We all want to put on good matches. We all want to win. So, like, our practice games, even though they're just practice, we take them very seriously. We try our best. Feel free to come say hi later, guys. We would love to see you. More people watching the Bingus, the better.
Sorry.
Oh, you got blasted? Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, I got blasted.
That's not good. Well, it's good for me.
Not Alablasted.
Alablaster?
Not Alablasted.
I can't believe you didn't use Alablaster for
I know. Oh boy.
You found it, and
that was a little scary.
I don't think that's the play, Mitch.
Come on.
It doesn't matter. It's the Alablaster. It's always the play.
You always Alablast.
It's always the play, no matter what. Now, Mitch, why is the Alablaster so good? Because, like, a lot of people at home probably don't get it. What makes it so good?
Yeah, what makes it so good is, it seems like a stock standard greatsword.
Yep.
It's fine. Okay, it does decent posture, decent damage, decent, stagger. Like all of these things are like, they're pretty solid, but it just costs way less stamina to do any of its R2 moves. Not its R1 moves. Those have the normal amount of stamina, but its R2 moves just have significantly lower stamina consumption than anything else in the class, and any other greatsword will cost more stamina. So you can do a bunch of charged attacks and still just not run out of stamina. You can bully NPCs by just swinging over and over and over again.
It's actually ridiculous.
It's really nice.
How much you can just tap R2, tap R2, tap R2, and just completely make an enemy's health bar go away. So yeah, if you're ever playing this game on your own, next time you see Alabaster, check out those tap R2s. You'll see what we're talking about. Now, do you think that's a bug, Mitch? Or do you think that's like actually something they intended for it to work like that?
I think it's intended. The reason is because I think that in Night Rain, it wasn't doing that. So we were all like, oh, okay, it must have been a bug. And then I think they patched it in. I'm pretty sure
maybe
in
they're
current
just going
Night Rain,
with it.
it does lower stamina.
Yeah, it was intentional.
Well, they patched it in. It wasn't in Night Rain, and they patched it into
I get what you're saying, but maybe they're just like
it has
playing into the meme of it was never intentional, but everyone loves it. So they're just like, I'm sure it was... I'm sure you're right. It probably was intentional. Seems interesting, though, that only the one weapon like that works that way. But it's interesting. I guess they've done that with other weapon classes. We mentioned the Anchor with its pierce, doing pierce damage. It's the only one that does pierce. So, like little fun little things like that keep it interesting. I also don't know if this is the best one of these to get, but I'm getting it.
It's if you need 1, maybe. But you need 2, so I'd say no.
Well, live and learn.
Eh?
Oh, wait, what would be the other one? The other one's at Morth, but like, where's the other one?
Yeah. There's 2. The one in Bonnie at the bottom, at the...
Oh, in the cave, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Tom's like, well, he's doing revered.
He knows.
I too want to give a big shout out. Sweat, it's been awesome meeting you too, Kaiser
it's been
Paolo.
awesome,
I wouldn't
Sky.
have met you, and we may have not had this episode if it wasn't for me getting introduced to you, and then you reintroducing me to Mitch and introducing me to MBT as well there. So thank you.
Of course, Sky. Of course. The more people with eyes on the GDQ stuff, the better. Because Mitch, you already know Mitch, Tom, great people. Always eager to put on good shows for everyone. So, more people if you ever need someone to come do some stuff in the future.
Someone said in the chat, we rep from Soft in these streets. Hey, I run exactly one from Soft game. It's called The Adventures of Cookie and Cream, all right?
Is that an actual FromSoft title?
It is.
That's interesting.
Actually,
I've never heard of that one. The only obscure FromSoft title I remember is the one for the GameCube that was something Hearts or something Kingdom. It was like a card game that you summoned monsters. It was a FromSoft game. Can't remember the name of it. Kingdom? Lost Kingdom, maybe?
Never heard of that one. No, it must be very obscure.
I'm sure someone in chat will correct me. Check that game out, guys.
The Adventures of Cookie and Cream, though, that is a co-op platformer, actually, and it's been known to hurt relationships. So me and Oth actually run that one every now and then still.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, it's funny. It's a lot of fun. We ran that back at Calithon in 2019, if you remember that.
Oh, wow. I don't.
Yeah.
I've never.
Yeah.
No, I don't know that one.
It's
That's
an
cool,
older
though.
speedrunning marathon. Yeah,
I'll have to check that game out. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
All right, Swed finally tipping his hand on the thing that we were so subtly talking about, the revered Spirit Ash. He got to level 5 there, collected all the ones that he needed. So now he's got the level 5 revered Ash, and Tom will have some ideas of where Swed will probably have gone to collect those.
Yeah,
So,
where would I get level 5 revered Ash?
Where would you do that?
So weird. Where would I have gone?
Ancient Row.
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, hopefully not that expensive.
I guess I meant the
How
levels.
are you buying?
Not something I'm super stoked about buying.
What are you buying?
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
worry about
remember
it.
and swapping. Well, I'll let you not
Do
do,
all
that. What the hell? Oh, wait, no, I blocked it. I'm good.
I actually don't know what to. I guess this. And this. That's probably.
Now, you guys do only have 4
minutes.
Actually, less than 3 minutes.
3
I think it's like 3 minutes
4
left. You guys are. I think according to the timer on the GDQ screen, it's 3 minutes, but according to the board timer, it's 4 minutes. So I think maybe they'll let us go 1 minute over. We'll go for 45 on the board.
All right.
Okay, so you guys have 3 minutes and 45 seconds left
Lock in.
to get any squares you can. Lock in.
I'm locking.
This is going to be bad for me. It's not the worst.
Yeah. All right. Tom with his 3 square lead. Looking to make that into 4. Swed looking to cut that down in these last 3 minutes here. Now, 3 squares in 3 minutes would be really impressive from Swed, but we'll see what he's cooked up with. These strats he's been going for.
You can just tell me.
At this point, pretty much. Why don't you take a guess? What do you think he's doing right now?
Lion with Remembrance Boss with Remembrance Weapon only.
There you go.
You got it.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, I'm getting hit by the wind. That's very low health. Luckily, Lion just kind of AFK'd after, but does hit him? No! The grab. Oh, my God. I thought you hit. I thought that hit. Oh! Okay, he's fine. He's fine.
Everything's under control, guys.
Everything's under control.
Something like that.
All right. Let's have some fun.
Fun is good.
Let's have some fun.
Okay.
Let's see here. What fun? Oh!
No, you can't say that. You scared me. All right, it's a race. It's a race. It's a race. No, Tom. No. It's a race. And honestly, I don't think I'm winning this race considering what I'm using, but
Yeah, come on.
What are you using?
I don't want to talk about it. Not the best thing ever. Let's just say that.
Probably not the actual worst thing, but
Oh, I am not a fan of this guy.
definitely not the best. All right.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. A little early. Oh! That's a really good punish, though. You definitely want to go for it.
Mm-hmm. All right, 30 seconds officially left on the timer, but we might have to just let this go until one of them gets it. I'm playing it safe, not going for any risky punishes in the lightning phase.
Tom, I only got...
All right, officially time would be up, but I gotta see this lion fall. One of them's got to do it. Tom's so close. Missing though. No. Oh, and he's done it.
Hey!
My synergy!
Synergy!
My synergy!
No, dude.
That's what I would scream on my own stream right now. It's my synergy!
My synergy!
Nah, you would say, I hate Tom. That's what you would say.
His cheating ways.
Hey, Tom.
That's actually so true. I would say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to see more bingo, I guess you're just going to have to come check us out at some point.
Stop on by. Stop on by our streams.
See some games.
We're going to be playing tonight.
We are going to be playing tonight if you guys want to come check some out. We're going to be starting right after we're done here. But I'll let Sky take it away because we're running over time here.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, thank you again to all three of you for doing this. This was a real treat, and I hope to have y'all back again at some point if you want to be, because this was a lot of fun. Thank you. Thank you. All right, folks. Now, remember, this is not the end of our GDQ broadcast tonight. Stay tuned for Game Masters coming up after the break.